Hello, and welcome back to Roll For It, where we're playing some Shadowrun tabletop. So far...
Cat's face reminded me of half of the weird characters I made in Ark Survival Evolved.
Oh, God. Okay. Right, so far, our intrepid runners have got a mission to effectively spring someone who has been caught by the police, who is currently undergoing a prison transport. They are going to jump the van as it passes into the sort of suburbs of South London. Planning to get it at a traffic light and take out all of the associated Lone Star cops with gel rounds who will be transporting the prisoner. They have a spike strip as a backup, and other than that, they're just planning to shoot out the engine block when it reaches the light, I believe. They also have a technomancer, so, you know, Pseudo can screw with their wireless, but is there anything I've missed,
we're going to hack the light. Yeah, we hack the light, the cars stop, we blow the airbags on the back car. Hopefully he puts a round through either the tire or the engine block of the front car, just so nobody's going anywhere anytime soon. And then from there, me and the giant troll run out of the bushes and go, ah, with guns, and we just hope we get what we want.
We've got two choices, really. I can go for the driver and try and get him through the window, or I can go for the engine block, but I need to know what, because I need to know what rounds I'm going to be using. Need to know what you guys want, really.
I mean, we could get ourselves into a bigger shootout if we blow the airbags on the van that's carrying the guy, because that's one guy down, but then at least the cargo isn't still moving.
Tell you what, I'll aim for the engine block, because we've still got the spike strips waiting anyway, if that doesn't work.
I mean, it can't be too hard to just say, hey, you know, try this airbag, and hey, try this airbag too.
What? Like, Pseudo just kind of.
He just said your job was easy. How do you feel about that?
Yeah,
an odd look.
Okay. Do you?
I could sit here and I could explain the intricacies of Matrix hacking, or you could just take my word that it's not that easy.
This is why I keep my goggles off.
I tried to tell him. I said we were doing one car. He was like, I want to do two cars. I don't know.
Okay, so, is there any other stuff you want?
Pseudo goes and finds some drink in the cupboards and just...
Do you want any special ammo for your sniper rifle, Caber? Is there anything we've missed out here? Do you want any smoke grenades, gas grenades, explosive grenades, extra comlinks, SINs?
Does anyone have flashbangs, just in case?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, worst comes to worst, fire a flashbang at the driver.
Well, why don't we do that? Because the areas that Blowback and I are bringing, we're bringing gel rounds. We might as well not use live grenades. We can use flashbang instead.
Bear in mind, by the way, that the unsung grenade launchers, I did check, they use heavy weapons as their skill.
Really?
Yeah, I was going to mention
that
in the last one, but I didn't.
I've got heavy weapons 5. We're good.
Yeah, I can't shoot worth anything anymore. Don't depend on me.
Yeah, no more grenades through the window for Blowback.
Out of your gun, it's fine.
Just throw them. That seemed to work.
Yeah, I've got throwing. I'll probably just throw them then.
That did so much damage.
It did. That chunky salsa effect is a bitch.
Caber gets a message on his comlink. Can you buy AP rounds?
You want me? Yeah. Yeah, I probably should.
This round is gonna miss.
Can I contact James to see if I can get any AP rounds?
He's connection 1. Let me...
Come on, James! You son of a...
He does get success, so he does find some gel rounds for you at very short notice, bear in mind. You've got 8 hours. Sorry, AP rounds. He has some AP rounds for assault rifles. It will also your sniper rifle. Your sniper rifle does fire assault rifle caliber rounds. He doesn't have anything for submachine guns or shotguns or anything. He does have some for heavy pistols. He has a very limited inventory of both, though. He can offer you 30 AP rounds for an assault rifle caliber, and he can offer you 12 AP rounds for a heavy pistol.
I just want them for the assault the assault rifle.
There'll be a slight increase in price, however, because you're asking for the last minute, and he's gonna have to wake people up.
Okay. Normal price is 140.
120 for AP DS.
Oh, 120.
Yeah. So that'll be 200 for 10. How many do you want?
Just give me the 10.
Okay.
Give me the 10.
200 Noyen.
Actually, no, make it 20. Sorry.
He seems a lot happier when you say that because you're actually, making it worth his while.
Paying extra.
400 Noyen.
Yeah.
You get yourself 20 APDS rounds, piercing, discarding Sabo. They give a -4 AP. So they reduce the arm by 4.
We all agree that we're covering expenditures after this run, right? We're all going to pay each other's expenditures first out of the pot. Did we ever agree on that? Or are we just like doing our expenditures and then we just keep our cut? I don't mind either way. I just figured I'd ask.
I'll throw in for that spike strip. That sounds fun.
Okay.
Pseudo replies that if the 400 million he spent on getting the data on Vincent's included in that, then he's happy to split.
Yeah, I think we just don't include the Elf's efforts here. He can pay for his own crap.
The elf's rich or something anyways. That's what I heard. Our troll's broke. Have a heart. Fucking elves.
It is true.
Oh, red.
This pug gets a discreet message on his comlink saying that, yeah, I some of my contacts have mentioned Kaba. He seems to deal in garden gnomes.
That bastard.
Okay.
Garden gnome smuggling elf. No.
How much did we get
So
paid
funny.
up front, by the way? I didn't add that to my new yen.
2K
2 grand
got-
each.
2
Yeah,
grand
we got
each.
2 grand each. We've got 2.5
well,
grand.
that
waiting for
covers
us.
expenses then. Fuck it.
Yeah,
Let's
I
just
mean-
split the money after.
Yeah, I mean that was going to be a lot less if it wasn't for me. You've got to remember this.
I'll give you my special purpose tuggy later.
Okay, so
Thanks.
Oh my god.
let me just set up
And
the
my
map
arm
for
doesn't
you.
get tired because it's right at eye level, so it's just like
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh
I don't
dear.
have to reach or like lose blood or anything.
Oh dear.
I'm
Oh
off
dear.
the map.
What has happened?
Right there.
I dragged my
You let me
icon
off the leash.
map,
You said rated R. We're going rated R.
You dragged your icon off the map.
and I can't get it back.
Technical difficulties.
Troll, man.
Can't click it.
Yeah, that means you
You've
lose the
just
first
destroyed
round of
the icon.
combat
No
as
way.
you find your way
He's
back to the
bringing
map.
Damn it.
Thank you.
Right, how early did we get here ahead of the predicted time that it's going to be here?
That's up to us. How early do you want to get here?
I feel like a bunch of armed men standing on the side of the road next to a garishly labeled misery machine van with spike strips in the road hours early.
It's around the corner. And besides, the off on the roof. He's not even with us. That white suit's not going to stand out up down here.
No, I'm definitely up a roof.
Where are we going to have Pseudo? Is he going to be like in one of the buildings just sleeping on a bed or something? Got him on a couch?
Well, I need to get there early if I'm going to start staking out the place. I mean, we've just been working solid for the last couple of days preparing for this. I didn't have time to make my way over to the host and see what things were what. But if we want me to try and hack the light, then I'm going to need a little bit of prep time.
Okay. A question. Once we pick the guy up, are we just going to drive him straight into London in the misery machine, or do we want to arrange for a driver to be at the house? So we take the van to the house in Orbital, park it in the back and hide it under a tarp or something, and then transfer him to the car that we've ordered to go into town so that we do a vehicle switch just in case they put it out on APB or something? The car's
I like
kind of
the-
garish.
I like
I
the
don't
idea,
think
but I think we
we
should do
should
it
be
somewhere
taking
other
anything.
than my house.
Yeah, I don't think taking any of this near this safe house is a good idea.
Okay.
Let's have another contact for just a place we could drop by.
Yeah, Kevin's
just
got a
get-
car.
Kevin's got a place, yeah. It's in
Let's go to
London.
fucking Kevin's.
Let's not go in
Kevin.
downtown London.
We should we could just phone up the Johnson and see what the
Yeah, have him
exfil.
supply a car.
Yeah, what
we
the
give him
the exfil is.
Yeah. Make him handle it. Like, we get the guy and then have a car pull up 30 seconds later. Just be professional.
It's about 4 hours to the time that you're going to set off, and the estimated ETA to here is about 50 minutes. So you're looking at about 4 hours 50. Just to let you know, currently it's about 11 p.m. or whatever.
Can we order an Uber?
The most inconspicuous Uber ever.
It's a
But it better
Ferrari
have the
with tons
fucking
of-
mustache on the front, or I want my money back.
See, what you do is you order delivery. You order like a pizza or a Chinese delivery or something, and when that arrives, you jack their car. That's your getaway car.
I have your pizza. Get the fuck out!
Misery machine. Tint color. I will tint the color green. There's the misery
Oh,
machine.
sweet. Can you put a flower on the roof?
Not
that's
very
also
easily.
a lot.
This is the internet, after all. It could just have painters on it.
Where do you want to park the misery machine?
Off the camera. It should not be on this road or on this
Yeah,
road.
we were gonna walk in, and I think it was gonna be behind because there was the train track that goes up and over the road.
That's
behind
on,
the berm,
That's on
like-
the orbital.
That was on
That's
the
not
orbital.
where we are.
That was on
Yeah.
the
Are we on the
ring road,
one
not
with
the
the
behind the
farm
orbital.
Are we on the one with the farm road then?
No, that was on the ring road as well. You decided to go for the orbital. Inside the orbital
I
itself.
thought-
It's just a street, like a residential street.
Oh fuck!
Oh, can we behind a building then? Is there an alleyway behind a building?
Yeah, sure. You can park
I mean,
in
it could be,
someone's alleyway next to the house.
Drive. Yeah.
Fantastic.
It's gonna get towed.
Nah, not in the middle of the night. They're all asleep. We checked, right? We checked. They're asleep. It's fine.
You
Well, I'm
sound
on
so
the
sure
fucking
about all
roof,
this.
so
You're gonna hear EE making all kinds of rolls and shit while we're doing other stuff. And we're like, wait, nothing's happening right now. Why are you rolling?
He's just rolling.
All right, your car's been jacked. Shit!
do you want me to roll something to get up onto the roof?
Sure, I would like you to roll. I mean, there's a lot of
Ninja?
quite easy to sort of scramble up houses around here, so you can use climbing, or I would let you use something like acrobatics.
Okay. Let's have a look.
How
Have you
far away is the
possibly
misery
gets-
machine being parked?
As far as I know, it's literally one house over.
I was gonna say, can we have pseudo like lock down the engine so it can't start until we get back to it or anything like that?
Well, you can literally walk away with your comlink, and then no one else can actually start the car unless they have your comlink, because you don't have a physical key
Yeah.
anymore. You just use the comlink.
It's either that or unplug the battery because nobody be able to check without getting in the car and popping the hood anyways. So
Yep, you manage to clamber on top eventually. It's a little bit difficult. You have a bit of a trouble getting up the drain pipe. Sort of, luckily that no one was around to
Okay.
see you. You almost land on your ass. We do climb on top of the house. You are
If
now
we're-
positioned exactly 45 meters away from the crossroads. So anyone,
If the misery machine-
right at the light, you can hit for close range. Anyone else is -1.
Okay.
Right, so the misery machine is about, what, how many meters away from the traffic lights and where this junction is?
About 15.
Okay, well, I'm going to stay in the van then, guys, and I'm just going to...
So when
Prop
they jack the
myself up
van, they're
against
going
one
to
of
get
these.
pseudo too. Great.
You would like that, wouldn't you? Safest place for me to be.
Do I have an Overwatch in the van? Like, can I see it?
Not yet. You're there. You said you wanted to be a little bit early to be able to set up. How early are you there, by the way, that you guys?
I mean,
You said they're going to drive through between 3 and 4:30.
yeah. The estimated time for Grid
Right.
Guide to be able to get here is about 10 to 4.
Oh, 10 to 4. Okay. Well, how long does it take pseudo to set up for the lights and whatever? I assume the spike strip's quick.
yeah, we just throw that on the ground. Just basically orient it and lay it down, and it's good like 10 seconds tops.
Half an hour would probably be good enough.
Now, bear in mind,
Half an hour
Pseudo,
ahead of
that there are two ways as a technomancer to hack things. You can hack the thing. It is attached to the traffic network for London, so it's a little bit harder to hack. Or you could use something that's known as a skin link. Now, I should have mentioned this earlier, so I'll let you purchase it in retrospect, which allows you to effectively interface with it by plugging into it. Or you could just plug into it with your comlink. And then you can hack your...
I've got a dongle on my comlink.
Yeah, and then you can literally...
It's one of those
directly
little
interface.
pull ring things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I just need I'd need to find an exposed cable though.
With an armor test, not an armor test, sorry, there is a test to be able to open up because they have a panel on them which you can open for maintenance. They're difficult to open. They're not designed for people to hack them, but you can do that.
You need me to help? I'm an engineer.
Sure, if you can open it up, then I can get a direct connection.
All right.
Teamwork.
I have an entire flowchart dedicated to so you want to break a maglock. Okay, what kind of maglock is it? So you walk up to it and you can see quite easily that it looks like it is a keypad. There is a little keypad under a little flap on there.
Okay. You're going to have to walk me through this one because...
You need to then break the case, which is a locksmith plus agility.
Does lockpicking count for locksmith?
Yes. Yeah.
Can I see any icons on this that would give me the impression that there is a sensor?
What, on the keypad itself?
On the case.
No, there won't be. It'll be. To your knowledge, these things tend to be internally wired to the actual device inside. They don't, because it's a security device. They deliberately hardwire them, so you got to be cautious when opening it.
Well, Brobeck, do your magic.
Okay, so I guess I got to open the case then.
Mystical mechanical man.
Okay, so it is a locksmith plus agility versus the maglock rating ×2 extended test. And you can do it every combat turn, losing 1 die every combat turn until you hit the rating.
Okay.
How many hits is that?
2.
No glitch. Okay. Lose 1 die, roll again.
Okay.
And a combat turn is 15 seconds, is that right? 3.
0 successes. You lose a die, you can carry on, you didn't glitch.
Yeah. You'd need a lot more ones.
Can I edge that last one? Are you allowed to edge extended rolls?
Sure, yeah, if you want to edge that roll, but...
There's almost no point.
You will run out of dice eventually, that is the downside.
Yeah, it's true. Okay.
We'll keep it running.
Nice.
Okay.
There we go.
You're getting there.
Nice.
Lose another die. You're now up to a grand total of, what was that, 5?
You actually missed out
6.
5. Yeah, he's got 6 in total now.
6, okay. So yeah, lose a die and roll again.
He missed out rolling 5. He rolled 4 then instead of 5, so if he could just roll the 5 one now.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm bad at math. So I just roll a 5 now?
Yep.
Nope. So you lose 1 die off your total dice pool and roll again.
All right. This is a mess.
So this
I'm gonna
dwarf
edge
sort
the
of
5.
kneeling down next to this keypad, trying to get the case off, trying to figure out how to quite get it off without, just tearing the thing straight off of its screws.
I'm going to edge the 5 just to re-roll all of them.
Oh, in which case you roll the 5 and the 4 before, that's 9. That should have been 1 pool.
Oh, it's all in one pool. Gotcha. Okay.
We know you can lose 1 die. Oh, how many is that? 3 successes. Tink! You managed to just get it off. Now, I need you to check if you activate the anti-tamper system. I need to make a locksmith plus agility roll.
God damn it. I didn't know there was an anti-tamper system. This is not good. I should read the book more.
Oh.
3. Oof, not too bad.
Did you glitch or did you not?
No.
Almost.
3 ones, 7 dies.
Okay.
7 die, rather.
Right, so
Close.
yeah,
Shen was panicking.
You pull the thing off a little bit too eagerly, and this one trailing wire that you see that's just not attached actually to the central circuit board, it's attached to something else, goes taut, and you can see the copper cable at one end begin to fray, and you go, oh. And you carefully make sure you put some crocodile clips on, you manage to short circuit that, and then you take the thing off. Almost activated the anti-tamper. You just got it. You needed a threshold of 3. You managed it. So now,
Excellent.
You need to make... Oh my god, there's another test.
This is complicated.
So now, well, basically, you've taken the case off. You now need to actually, manage to get the actual circuit inside to convince it that, you're the right person. You need a locksmith plus agility versus a maglock rating. The same test you did before. Extended test once per combat turn.
Okay.
So did you decide how long you were here beforehand?
I was the only one that spoke up, and I said half an hour.
Half an hour. Okay.
You said that was half an hour to get your work done, not that we arrived half an hour early.
Yeah, but no one else said anything else. So
Let's say it's.
Am I
an hour
rolling?
then.
Okay, now. Yeah, so agility plus locksmith or lockpicking, whatever. It's the same skill. There's only one skill in 5th edition.
Ooh.
What'd you get?
2 successes on the
successes.
first one.
2 successes. Okay. Ooh, it's not showing up for me. Odd.
2.
There we go. 2, 2. Yep, so keep rolling. Take away 1 die.
2.
Yep. You manage it. You hit the threshold of 6. Beep.
They put a 3 maglock on that bitch? Damn, they went all in. Don't they only go up to like 5?
The entire panel sort of swings open, and you've got access to the internal circuit now.
Kava, I have my chat is pretty interested at the moment. Do you have suppressor?
Yes.
Yes. There you go, my chat.
But does he have a suppressor for his garish outfit?
Hey!
Cable is
talking to
still
Pseudo,
wearing a
who's got
white
the
suit,
fucking
by the
tech-
way.
The techno. Yeah, I'm still wearing the white suit.
On top of a
I did my
house.
job.
no,
I didn't fail, guys.
Good job, Blowback.
So happy that I didn't fuck up the whole run.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
What was that for?
This
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
you look kind
whatever
of
it
guilty
was.
right now.
he didn't glitch himself, so he's fine. Can I? Is it just a simple case of now that everything's being disabled, I can hook up the cable?
He's still rolling.
Yeah, effectively, like there's an open exposed, basically USB port type thing. It's a universal port. You can just.
Okay. Well, then
I feel like we've triggered something.
there I go. I hook up.
Okay. You're
Right,
now
now.
like directly in, which means that the traffic light will use its rating to defend against any attack, which is not great. It's not
Okay.
cheap. It's not great.
What is its defense rating?
It will be a rating 3 device. They skimped
Okay.
on some of the traffic down here.
Right. Well, given the situation, and because I don't know what's about to happen, I am going to. How much time have we spent here? Just a rough estimate.
You've been there probably 20 minutes.
Okay. All right then. Well, ahead of time, Bit is still tasked with diagnostic on the van since I haven't told it not to, and I'm happy to leave it there. I'm going to summon Glitch, my crack sprite. So that goes down 1 task.
What does Glitch look like?
Glitch looks, as you might expect, a glitch. It is literally just this kind of convoluted, coalescing kind of form that just doesn't have a shape. It just keeps blinking in and out as if it's corrupt data.
Okay, so
It's just like
effectively,
cloud.
this to anyone with AR who views this in front of you, Pseudo, who you let view it because it's effectively existing on your device currently. This sort of ball, but it's sort of wobbling in weird ways of sort of obfuscated code that just sort of flows in and out of itself and is constantly changing in front of you. Sort of small, very faint sparks and arcs of electricity sort of peeling off it and back into itself, constantly changing.
Okay. Now I'm going to task Glitch with helping me thread a actually, rather than helping me thread that, I'm going to do something a little different. I'm also going to summon my fault sprite, Gru, which is literally, if you could imagine blackness, the complete absence of anything you could see. That's what Gru looks like.
Okay, so effectively in AR vision, this sort of block
A void.
comes down. It is literally pure black. There's no shade to it. There's no depth. There's no shadow given off. It's literally just emptiness. It's just a hole in the universe if you have it brought up on AR.
You somehow get the sense that if you enter that darkness, you're going to be eaten. That is Gru. But Gru I brought along. Gru is going to help me thread a complex task. And Glitch is going to take over sustaining of that task should I succeed. So that I'm not sustaining it. Now, the complex task that I am going to thread is... Let me just bring this one up. So I just have to open up the data trails book. Oh, actually, no, this one is the regular book. Right, it's Diffusion of Matrix Attribute Firewall. I'm basically going to try and brick this thing's firewall attribute directly.
That makes its firewall effectively 0, doesn't it?
No. It can't drop it below 1. Basically, I'll just read it out to you. This complex form entry is shorthand for blah, 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 blah. It's an opposed software resonance at whatever level I push it at is my limit versus willpower and firewall test. If I win, the target's attribute is reduced by my net hits.
Okay.
Okay, now then, because I have...
Unsuccess.
Glitch. I've got, Gru helping me thread it. It's going to add its level, which is level 7, to my roll, which for my resonance stuff is pretty simple. It is 6 plus 7, sprite assist, which is 7, and I'm going to thread it at a level of, well, I was going to thread it at 4, but I'm not going to change that now that I know there's only 1, because that would be cheating.
Wow.
4 successes.
Yep. You reduce its firewall rating to 1 because it can't go below 1.
Yes. Now, I do need to resist fading, which is my resonance plus my will. I've got to resist the fade of level plus 1, which was 4. So I've taken 2 stun there.
Okay.
So I'll just mark that on my wound track. There we go. So that hasn't...
you sort of concentrate. Everyone sort of looks at you a little bit curiously for a moment, and then you sort of reel back, a bit of a headache, like you've, just sort of bam, like you've just been whacked in the head a little bit too hard with like a rubber mallet. But you're done.
Yes. Right. And now that means Glitch is sustaining the thread. Diffusion of Matrix is literally just sustained. So now that's done, I will...
Bear in mind, you will be sustaining that until about half an hour until the thing actually comes along. It's been about half an hour, you said an hour, so there's about half an hour during which someone might spot that there was something very weird going on a traffic light, but considering the number of traffic lights attached to the London network, it's unlikely.
You bloody Shen changing it to an hour when I said 30 minutes.
It's 3:30 in the
Pseudo
morning.
says he
He's gonna
needs
come
30
by.
minutes, he means he needs 30 minutes, not the
Rick,
bloody
a streetlight's
hour.
not working at 4 a.m. Let's go fix
I know.
it. Nobody's ever said that in Caltrans ever.
What they'll do is they'll be like, say, hey, someone noticed it, so they'll call in. No one answers. They get a machine. The guy gets there at 9 in the morning. Oh, apparently there's a problem down there. We'll go check it out. We're not even there. Who cares? Who cares?
Yeah, some might check it via the Matrix, though.
Right, so I'm going to go ahead and... well, the thing is that I just need 3 marks on it. So I am going to...
Do you want to do that near the time, or do you want to do it in advance? Because you in VR can act very, very, very quickly. As soon as someone says the van's, nearly there.
Yeah.
So it might be something you wanted to consider doing nearer the time.
Yeah, we'll do it nearer the time then. I'll just leave.
So at this point, as you're just finishing off and you've just been whacked in the head with your metaphorical rubber mallet as you get that headache from threading. Hello? Who's up there? Are you burglars? Someone shouts up to Kayla. I've got nothing to steal. Sod off with you.
Something always goes wrong, man.
It's always Caber's fault, too.
This game is
I'm
tiring.
not saying a fucking word, man.
I'm going to call the Lone Star. I'll get the star on you. Piss off.
This isn't even Lone Star territory.
How could this man see me?
Well, you are wearing a bright outfit. You're literally glowing.
You're in a white suit right now, man.
You're literally glowing.
And you did
can't
climb
help
up his
it.
drain pipe outside of the, his bedroom, but,
Hashtag blame Caber indeed.
Oi!
Just convince him
Oi.
to go back to bed. It's fine.
Get down!
I'm just checking your drainage.
Can you wee in this cup?
There you go. Turn it into a talking contest. It's your only chance.
Yes, that's it.
You gotta turn it into a bullshitting contest. Because if it comes down to a stealth check by you just staying quiet, you're fucked.
No, I don't have a rifle pointed down at the street. Go back
Okay,
to bed.
so you are saying you're checking the drainage. That would count as
Yes, I'm just checking.
they've had time to evaluate the situation, so -1. You're wearing the wrong attire, -2. You're distracted because you're on a roof trying to keep your footing and you've got a sniper rifle, -1. You're obviously nervous, agitated, or frenzied, -2.
But he's
Not
so
intimidation. General. They're already suspicious of you. No, in fact, I'd say they are more than suspicious. They are prejudiced because they think you're a burglar, so that's -2.
Might have to default, man.
How many dice do you have normally on a result like this, a con?
Is it a fast talk?
No,
fast
not
talk?
really. Not for
This is my roofing rifle, yeah.
This is there's no way in hell, unless your dice pool is like 15 or higher, that you are pulling this off.
My fast talk is 15. My regular con is 13.
I wouldn't say it's fast talk because it's just it doesn't even go the situation very much. It's like I'm just checking the drainage. It's not fast talk. You haven't just bombarded them with some seemingly plausible data. You've just said I'm checking the drainage, wearing a white suit, and having like a short sniper rifle in your hand.
Bribe him! Bribe him! The system has failed.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'm gonna go inside. Make a judge intentions check.
Judge intentions is...
Charisma
we're going to jail.
Is it intuition?
Do I get +2 for first impressions?
Just
not
remember,
for
the
judge
pug is the
impression, no.
reason
Alright.
why we have to wait another 30 minutes for
You do
our
not believe
mark
him.
to get here.
You do not believe him. You think he might call the star in a minute. I mean, if he's actually got like wireless stuff activated on himself, he's probably calling them right now. You don't think he is, but his intention is to call the star at like a moment's notice as soon as he can. What do you want to do? And I will have to ask you to think fast. This guy is about to walk indoors. You've got a few seconds.
Tell you what.
Okay, can I load a gel round? Reload my gel rounds?
We already have gel rounds loaded. Just tell us what to do.
You're around next to
And-
the lamppost. He's about 40 meters
Oh,
away
we're
from
not-
the
I'm
house.
miles away from you guys.
Yeah.
I'm like 50
okay,
meters
never
away.
mind.
Choke him out, Pug. Choke him
You
out.
quickly.
Lift him off the ground.
I will require you to roll initiative.
Alright.
I'll bring up the initiative
Goddamn
tracker.
elves.
I'll better click on myself.
It's not supposed to happen like this.
Who wants the man to go? Explain.
What Pseudo doesn't know can't hurt him. That's all that I'm saying.
Pretty much, mate. 3.
Okay.
This guy in a canal somewhere.
The problem is that I'm like one of the only characters that has a chance of stopping from actually wirelessly calling anyone, and I'm not aware that it's going on.
Okay, you've got 9, I've got 6. So, you quickly, complex action, simple action, take out clip, simple action, put clip back in. Unless you have, do you have a smart link?
No.
Oh, in which case, you are now loaded with gel rounds. His go. He dashes to the front door. He's panicking, so I will make him make a test to be able to open the door.
Cower in
quickly enough.
fear. Cower in fear. Shoot a friendly soldier. Come on, panic.
Shoot a friendly soldier. You've been playing too much
Composure.
XCOM.
Right. Oh, just 4 dice. 1 success. He does open the door, but he loses all his movement doing so. Okay, he is directly below you. If you like stand over the lip, you could possibly get a shot.
Okay.
Okay, so you move up to the edge. You have
Yes.
an EBR, which is a semi-auto, right? You can either do semi-auto burst,
Yes.
or you can aim and then single shot.
Has this got a suppressor, by the way?
Yes, it's got a suppressor.
Yeah.
It has a silencer, yes. So, I am going to do a short burst, a 3-bullet burst with the gel rounds.
Oh, it does burst. Oh god. Okay. Yeah. So short burst, and that gives you, that is a complex action. Okay. So that gives the defender -2. But 3 bullets. What's your recoil compensation?
Recoil compensation is I've got a stock, which
1
is
point.
an extra 1 point. I've got a shock pad, which is an extra 1 point,
And you have a natural 1.
and then I've got recoil compensation of 3 on the gun.
Wow. Then what's your strength as well?
My strength is 1.
In which case you have 6 points of inbuilt recoil compensation. You're fine. You're fine in 3 bullets. Bear in mind, by the way, people at home, if you fire more bullets than your recoil compensation, you start taking negative dice pool modifiers. He's got 6. He's only firing 3 bullets. He's fine. Okay, I would like you to roll it. You are at very close range. His porch light is on, which illuminates him, so you have no like negative modifiers to be able to hit him. So yeah, it's just your guns versus and your skill. And I'll be making a -2 to be able to avoid this.
So that is it's going to be automatics, yeah. 11.
Yeah. 4. Okay. Do you want to edge that?
No,
Why do you ask?
no, don't want to edge that at all.
You hit with 3 net successes. What's the damage value of that?
Oh, just stop clicking away from this. It's 12.
12. So you do 14 damage against to resist. He's wearing a dressing gown. He's somewhat older. He's probably like 50, 60, somewhere about there.
In before you shattered his hip, guys, of massive cardiac arrest.
You just blasted Wee Willy Winky, dude.
damage. It's shock damage.
He
Wee
takes...
Willy Winky. Oh my god, I haven't heard that in
Basically,
so long.
like, the elf, seeing this guy run to the door below the lip, just quickly peers over the top, and this is point blank for a sniper rifle, guys. Sniper rifle's got a point blank range, a very short range of 50 meters. Stejo, you're shooting them about a range of 3. Directly down, so it's probably like the head, and directly on top of the crown. You hit him with 14 points of damage. With this one, so that's 13 points. Bam. It's like he's being forced to the ground, like a sack of potatoes landed on his head. Just bam. There is a sound as you fire a suppressed weapon, which I now need to roll for the neighbors. So it's -4 for a suppressed gun.
God damn it.
Show up
What?
at a stealth smash and grab for a bunch of people.
I'm
And
too poor for chameleon suits, mate. All right.
Haber, what do? Do you just stay there for a few minutes, or you gonna?
Nah, man, I'm jumping off of this roof and finding a different one to find a... no, I'm going to stay on the roof. I'm staying on the roof.
As you're debating this, the door opens.
Yes, I'm staying on the roof.
David! Old lady runs out, like out the front door, quickly kneels down next to, presumably her husband. This elven lady with pointy ears. Looks like she's she's a little bit old for an elf, which is unusual because elves don't usually age. At least not that people have noticed in the short time period.
How close am I? Because I've got enhanced hearing as well through my earbuds. Am I
you can
able
see
to
through
hear
my
all of this?
Yeah,
contacts
sure.
anyway.
Make a perception roll. I
Okay,
mean, remember you've got your
what do I
tack
need
rig,
to
so you
roll
can
for
see
this
what
one?
people see out of their like contact lenses and stuff. So you could have seen the entire exchange. Just bring up the information.
I'm just trying to work out if Pseudo is aware of what is going on. The fact that the Caber is actually shooting, because they've all given me full access rights on this stuff. I'm probably getting notifications that rounds are going down.
Yeah, if you set up your comlink to get a notification every time someone fires, it would go.
Should I just roll perception on this?
I mean, sure. Like
I'm
no one's
not
told
actually
you,
sure.
so unless you've set up a notification.
Yeah, and I haven't, but
No. I have -4
I can't
because it's
believe the
suppressed.
Caber hasn't let us know.
The -4 because it's suppressed gun.
No, the whole David stuff, and the fact that he was going, oh yeah, I'm up here checking the drainage, mate.
Yeah, make a roll, and I'll adjust the threshold. Yeah.
Okay.
Just a straight roll.
Perception. Is that just flat out perception, no intuition or anything like that? Yeah.
This
Perception plus
neighborhood need to learn how to
intuition.
mind their business.
Perception plus intuition. -4. What modifiers would I add onto this due to the enhanced hearing?
What's the rating of it?
Rating 1.
+1.
So just 1 extra. +1. Limit would be. For this, I have no idea what the limit would be.
It would be your mental.
Okay, well, that's not too bad then. It doesn't like Oh, sorry, I put 4 instead of 5 -1. I'm a derp. I do apologize.
You
2
hear
successes.
a silenced round being fired, and then about 30 seconds later, you hear, David! David! Oh no!
Okay,
Kayla,
at this
what are you
point-
doing?
I'm gonna shoot the bitch.
Go for it! She's already in your sights. You're waiting there, so.
Yeah, what?
Already standing
Sure,
over a
I'm
guy with a
just
gun.
like-
You might as well.
Pseudo has just pushed a message to Blowback's comlink. Say, grab the medkit, head over there, say you're from Dock Wagon.
All right, I comply.
Okay, Kayla.
Well, I'm gonna shoot the bitch. Because
Are
I
you
don't,
doing
like,
the
I don't
same
know that.
burst?
Yeah, man.
Shoot
Sure.
the bitch.
You've had
Yeah,
time
yeah,
to
Sorry.
reset your recall, so just roll for it.
Yeah, she's getting a
Oh,
3-shot
lady.
burst.
You
It's getting awfully close to wet work. It's
Yeah, you
getting
did.
awfully close to wet work.
This is
No.
gel
Oh my
rounds. I took an entire chance.
What?
Wow. Wow. I took an entire turn to reload into gel rounds, so I'm just knocking them the
Now,
fuck
bear in
out.
mind, she's not aware of you, so she doesn't get to roll to resist. You just emptied 12 damage, plus 9 successes. That is 21 points of damage. She's going to try and resist with body. She takes
Yay.
20 points
She's
of
a
damage.
sturdy old woman.
Now, bear in mind that any damage that goes onto your stun track, for people at home, if it exceeds your stun track, 'cause you've got 2 types of HP. You've got stun and you've got, like, physical. If it exceeds your stun, it then overflows onto physical. Someone hits you in the head with their fist, you take stun damage, generally. If it continues after you're unconscious, you take physical damage. Someone can kill you like that. You just shot someone in the head with a gel round from this angle, effectively, doing 20 points of stun damage. That fills her track, which is 9. That goes on to physical, which is 9. That exceeds it by 2, which is her body. Your gel round hits her in the head. There's a sound of something breaking, something porous breaking, and there's a snap, and there's a clatter of what sounds like a sack of potatoes hitting the ground.
Fine. Hey, it was either that or get Lone Star called on me. I'm perfectly fine with that.
So I
Okay.
assume by now, Blowback's got a mess on his hands.
Pseudo, by the way, because you
fucking
heard
hate
all
you
that,
guys.
you pull up Kawa's feed, you could have seen that quite easily.
Oh, Pseudo would have been watching
Yeah.
at that point.
Okay. I've got a roll to if anyone hears that one. No.
Oh.
I
David?
won't play anymore.
Okay. You've got about 15 minutes until the convoy is expected to roll through.
Shit. So do
And,
I stabilize the old lady, or are we just gonna set up for the ambush?
Just drag him inside and close the door.
I'm reloading.
That would be
into
your job.
other
You're the
person.
big strong guy.
Definitely getting a message pushed to Blowback's comlink, just saying, are they still alive?
As
I'm gonna
Blowback
check
goes,
them.
check them. Make a first aid roll. By the way,
Alright, so I got first
how strong a
aid.
med kit do you have?
Rating 6.
6. So that's the size of a duffel bag. So you lug that out of the van. You go running over. Now, bear in mind, a level 6 med kit has both an automated assistant who is updated and stuff. It has a full rack of surgical tools. It has a little computer that you plug into someone and does a full biometric readout on them and gives you advice, etc. So yeah, you get to add that number, so 6 to your dice pool, including first aid plus logic plus 6.
All right, so we got 14 to save an old lady.
7 successes.
I'm gonna revive her. God damn it!
Okay, now let me just double check. I think you have to exceed your body to die. So I'm going to double check this. Unless Stejo, you can find this quicker than me, maybe. I'm using
I thought he was going to say, unless Stejo, you want to finish the job.
You know,
if you want to.
reload into regular ammo and finish the bitch off. Nah, I'm not that callous. I just wanted to knock the fuck out. I don't want to kill her. But, I mean...
You shot a gel round through her brain.
I also burst fire it, which is so much worse. I just wanted to make sure the job was done.
I love the way he says it as well. It's like, I didn't just shoot one.
Okay, so... blowback. The male is alive. He's fine. He's just unconscious. It looks like he'll be out for a little while.
Yay!
The woman was bleeding out. Basically, what happened is the gel round had hit her on the top of the head. It had twisted her skull down at the same time shattering her second vertebrae. She's probably going to be paralyzed. You're not too sure. You would need to do a full neurological workup and like spinal stuff.
It's like worse than dead.
But you immobilize her neck. You strap on a collar. You also then make sure that like she's not going to be disturbed, etc. You board her, you collar her, you spine her, you snap out one of these folding boards, you put her on that. You're very, very lucky because that would have also affected her breathing. Breathing goes off your third vertebrae, and she'd snap the second. So if she twisted much and damaged the spinal cord, she'd have been gone. You're very lucky. You got there in time, very quickly, strapped and board her. She's not going to be bleeding out. She will be unconscious for a very long time, and she probably needs medical attention.
We'll call that in later. Let's go do the job. Hide him in a house.
At this point, everyone is getting a message pushed to their comlink saying, yeah, and Kaba's cut of this run is being anonymously donated to her healthcare.
I assume in the future, maybe we've got that good shit where you just go to the hospital for free now. I mean, we're in England, so you're good. You're not. At least it's not the United States.
Emergency in the UK, emergency care is free. Anything after that is now privatized or costs money off of the no longer national NHS. Luckily, by the way, when you're going through her stuff,
David Cameron.
You do find that she does have a dock wagon contract for basic healthcare and emergency healthcare.
Okay, so I take down the information so I can call it. After we get out of here,
she's got a serial number attached to her comlink, attached to her SIN. You have that information. It's fine. Her name is Beatrice Price.
Beatrice and David, well done, Kava. You monster.
Get back on the roof and shoot the right thing. We said van, not old lady.
Hey, man, they were going to rumble me.
These are two different objects.
The old man said he was going to phone Lone Star. What am I supposed to do?
At this point, Pseudo actually starts talking into his subvocal mic. If she has Dock Wagon, a Dock Wagon about to show up.
When you checked her over, you didn't find any sign of a biomonitor, which would ultimately alert them. Some people do have like wristbands as well, which you can just manually trigger. She didn't have one of those either. It looks like she had a very basic plan with them. Effectively, if she needed healthcare, it was basically health insurance.
Sorry to phone.
Her premiums will go up, but she's old. All old people are rich. She'll be fine.
She's an elf. She's not old.
And she's an elf, man. She's
an elf. She's loaded. If not, Pimps is hiring.
Yeah. I'm going back to my spot on the apex of the roof and setting up my rifle again.
Okay. Do you want to go onto the apex of the roof, or the door's open?
Could go inside.
No, I'm happy having the high ground. Okay. I don't want to be trapped inside a house. Okay,
as you go down to the ground to debate this, the door is open. You see there are pictures of them playing with their kid. There's a couple of pictures of their kid grown up. It looks like they're 20-something. They're now working for a corp. There's a picture of Beatrice actually playing tennis. Looks like she was quite into tennis. Okay. You go back to the
Pseudo
roof.
is literally the only one who gives a shit about this. Kay was like, yeah, I'm glad she's dead.
One less
not
person
bad.
shitting in a lake.
Sure. You go back to the roof. Right. Where are people positioning?
Yep.
There is 10 minutes until this combat comes down on you.
As far as I
figured-
know, Blowback and I are on opposite sides of the road, of the
Yeah.
intersection.
Out of sight, maybe
Out of
laying down
sight.
or some shit. Is there
Yeah.
like a berm we can hide behind, or do we have to like lay down in some grass?
There's a slight verge at the edge that sort of slopes away a little bit. So if you just sort of at the edge of the road, you can be quite low in against the grass and be hard to see.
Perfect.
All right, we're back there then. We're doing that.
Okay, so
It's dark.
Pug,
We're good.
Blowback, Pseudo, you're over in the van, so I'll just put you, the van's down here. Technically, this is like 15 meters over, but whatever.
Just a quick question. Would I be able to
Blowback,
be
you're
over
there.
there whilst hacking the lights as well?
The lights don't have a wireless in them, do they? They're centrally
I don't
cabled.
know, you tell me.
No, they do have wireless. They're just on the host. Yeah, you could. And you still got the dongle in.
Yeah.
In which case, yeah, you can communicate the dongle wirelessly, and the dongle then
Oh, okay,
plugs
that's
directly
cool.
in, and you're fine.
Fantastic. Okay.
Okay, that civilian is no longer there. I don't need you on the initiative track anymore, civilian.
Aye.
But he's not a Viking anymore.
Fuck you, David.
Okay.
You, David?
Are you deploying that spike strip?
Yeah, I gotta put that thing down
Right.
across the intersection or whatever in case they run.
Now, you said it was wirelessly deployable, right? Like we can wait till
Yeah.
the last moment and then have it spread out.
Yep.
Pushing
It'll
out a
take
message that says that he's about to
symbol
go.
or
He's about to
if you
go
can
full VR, so he can trigger it.
in
Before
which case,
anything
for you,
else
it would be a 3 action. Anyone with direct neural interface, which actually includes Pug, because Pug has a direct neural interface slot, can activate as a 3 action.
Okay.
Where are you putting that down? It will cover 3 lanes. Bear in mind, in the UK, we drive on the left.
Well, they're coming from the south to the north.
Yep.
All right, then we'll target the middle of the left 2 lanes.
So it covers 3 lanes, so 2 well, or 3 with a little bit less coverage. It's up to you how far you want to cover.
Well, how about this? How about if we put it in the middle of the second to the left? Because then if they try to swerve around it to the left, they'll like go off the side of the road. And you said there's like a ditch over there.
Yeah, okay. And you want to extend it 2 or what? 3? Because you can extend it 3, just won't be as reliable.
And 2's fine.
Okay. And do you want to put this like right after the traffic lights on the other side of the crossing?
Well, that was a question: is how fast do you think they'd be accelerating, Mister Smart with Cars, Mister Blowback?
What check would I do for that to make a knowledge check about the car?
About what distance to place it? Yeah.
Oh. You would generally know the speed of vans and stuff. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
They have an acceleration of... That is an aircraft. That is very, very different. Of about...
Yeah, just slightly. Just slight difference in speeds
I
generally.
want you guys to know, by the way, I can fly like spaceships and helicopters. I don't know if I've ever brought
Sweet.
this up so far.
Oh my god!
But I
you've got
took 5
piloting
skill
arrows.
points.
Oh
Let's get a spaceship.
my lord!
Let's
It was part of my grouping.
Okay,
Nice.
they have an acceleration of 1. So they're not particularly fast.
Okay.
Now,
So
exactly
from that
what
knowledge,
1
do I know where to
translate
put the spike strip?
Yeah, they can go... they can change the speed by 10 meters per turn if they choose to use the running rate, I think, for vehicles. So they can go from 0 to 10 meters in 1 turn. They can go from 10 to 20. Let's just double
I'm gonna
check that.
comlink over to Stejo
10 to 20.
and be like,
10 to
now that
40.
you whacked a bunch of O people, do we have an evac plan in place? Weren't we supposed to talk to a guy about a thing?
Whoops.
5 minutes.
I was
Where do you
supposed
want the
to phone
spike
him.
strip?
We can just put it kind of like in the intersection, I guess. Oh, we wanted him to go into the ditch, though, didn't we? Okay. So if you go from from the last square that the van occupies on the left. If we just go perpendicular out from there and just get it to cover the second lane and as much of the third lane as we can, or the second lane and the fourth lane. That's third and fourth, I guess.
So there.
Are we going left to right or right to left?
It was recommended you cover half that lane so you can get them to swerve and go into the ditch. So that's where you want it.
I'm not seeing anything on my map.
The white line.
It's a white line.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. I got bad. Yeah, that's cool.
Okay.
At this point, given that we're getting really close now, Pseudo is summoning the machine sprite Bite, and he is, and this is with an enormous, like, eye-bleedingly bright arrow just plastered into Kaba's vision field right now. Do not shoot to kill. And he's assigning Bite to diagnostic his cyber weapon for the engine shot.
Okay.
No faith in our elf.
Stejo,
I wonder why that is.
Kaba, you notice your rifle starts acting a little bit quicker. The slight adjustments to where the reticule is pointing, slightly adjusting faster for distance, and as you move, it's starting to predict your exact movements, and it's taking into account the slight breaths of your body. And
right now, if they could see into the Matrix and see resonance creatures, they'd see that right behind, like, Kaba's icon is this massive kind of like the gardener robots from Laputa Castle in the Sky, just this huge lumbering kind of friendly giant with this big blank faceplate that's just kind of like happy little anime kind of,
and it's just
paradise.
Hugging Kaba from the back, holding his gun as well.
It's like a scene at a Ghost.
Oh goodness.
Okay, in which case, anything else you want to do?
Reach around.
We're entering the zone where they could be coming any moment now, so anything you want to do? I'm counting time away.
I just want to get set up for the ambush now that we got the thing in there.
Just aiming. Taking aim.
Okay, you spot the van. It has 4 cars of it.
Do we know if the cars are actually with it, though?
Well, they are Lone Star cars. Yes.
Shit.
I thought they said one escort, man.
Yeah, I heard one escort.
I say we call it off. Fuck this guy. He can do his own job. This has been too stressful. We killed an old lady. I gotta go fucking pray to Jesus or something.
I shot an old man and an old lady. We are not calling this job off.
Wait, who is Dwarf Jesus? He must have an amazing beard.
The first car is actually about 80 meters in front of the rest, and the rest are sort of in this triangular formation that you can see here if we ignore this front car, because the front car is effectively the Ford Scout.
I think we're
okay. Are they coming up to the lights?
They're a good 120 meters away from Kaba's view. The rest of you can't quite see them yet. You can see headlights in the distance, maybe something, but you can peer through Kaba's vision and you can see down the scope. You can see this van.
Okay. Kaba get a ping on his comlink saying, "Tell me when."
Okay,
that's it.
Okay, so the first car pulls up to the traffic lights. By the way, if you're taking aim, please tell me what you're taking aim at, because you can have up to 3 consecutive turns of aiming stored for your first shot.
I am taking aim on the van right now. So
no matter what, we need the van.
By the way, people are asking about the extra escort. There's an extra escort because armed, and then there were 2 cars coming out to meet them from Lone Star for the actual leg into London itself. People are asking in chat. So yeah, you were saying?
I'm just taking aim at the van. I'm just aiming for the engine block.
Okay,
just
so you're aiming for the core
tracking
engine block. Good to know. Anyone else aiming at anything particular?
Nah, I'm out of sight, so I'm kind of.
Yeah, I mean we can't really take aim at headlights.
Oh, you can. You can aim at
gel rounds don't hurt cars, so.
Yeah, gel rounds don't damage to cars, unfortunately. Okay, so the first car gets to the traffic lights. The traffic lights
at that
unaffected.
point, has Kaba given me the signal?
First car reaches traffic lights.
Okay.
Is that what you said?
The first car, which is
no,
80
just-
meters in front of the other cars.
It's fine.
Um,
I'll tell you when to give. I'm giving the signal.
Okay.
Okay, so the
All right.
first car gets to the traffic lights. The traffic lights are going to be randomized because who knows what's going to happen. It goes through the traffic lights.
You have to roll for the light.
And the other cars come up to the traffic lights.
How far away is the car that's in front of the van away from the van?
It's pretty close. It's effectively like 2-car distance, so a stopping distance. They're pretty tight formation.
Okay, I'm going to signal pseudo now.
Okay.
Okay. Right. Well, then
Do it.
I'm gonna push. I'm gonna go for puppet on the lights because I wasn't told early enough to start hacking. So I'm going because I've got no marks. So I'm gonna go for puppeteer and tell the lights on the next available matrix action to switch to red.
Okay.
I still have glitch helping me with. No, sorry, I've still got Gru helping me with threading. So I'm going to do this. Let me just bring up Puppeteer so I can make sure the levels are right. This has a firewall of 1 currently. So I'm going to go with 7. Sprite assist of 6. Oh, no, sorry. Sprite assist of 7. I'm going to go for a 3 on that. Boom. 3 successes.
Okay, what do I roll to resist?
It is willpower plus firewall test.
But my
Threshold
fire was
based
reduced to
on the type
1.
of action.
So...
Yes.
No. What do you puppet to do?
I told it to switch to red.
Okay. They pull up to the lights. I was going to stay back from the lights.
And I am going to try and resist fading. Oops. What did I just press there? Did I just...
You rolled...
I think I rolled
14.
the wrong thing.
How many dice you meant to roll? So every time
Not
Abbott
sure
uses
why
one of
I
his
rolled
magical
it.
technomancer
7 plus 5,
powers, he has
yeah.
to resist damage to himself.
Yeah, 7 plus 5, which is my... I guess that is right. Let me just double check. Yeah, resistance. So that is me resisting 6 of the... How many hits were there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's stun damage. So I resisted 3 of them, so I get hit by 3.
Okay,
more
so you're
stun
now at
damage.
5. So you're actually at -1 to all actions then.
Yes.
That's a pretty hefty amount of damage to take before combat. Right.
Yes, it is actually.
The cars come to a stop. They're waiting at the light.
I'm gonna message pseudo to ask if he's doing anything or if I have to take the shot.
Sure, I'll do puppeteer again. But you haven't told me who to shoot. I can't see the things.
Well, you're supposed to be
How long does puppeteer
blowing
last for?
some airbags. I'm gonna take my
Puppeteer
shot.
Is instant. It just forces it to do the next thing. I've told it to go
Okay.
red.
So basically, it's forced it to go to the red cycle, so it'll be red for about a minute.
Yeah.
And then it'll change back. Okay. Maybe not a minute, maybe 40 seconds. So 40 seconds, it's going to be red.
Okay.
I'm giving you 40 seconds. What do you want to do?
Okay, but you're taking your shot, is that right?
Yep, I'm just gonna take the shot.
The thing is I'm in
Aye.
hot sim, so I've got a huge amount of initiative right now, so I'm not sure when I should be reacting.
If you want to do
I just
anything,
start
just
blowing
say
airbags
and
now.
shout it, and we'll do it.
Yep.
Pop, 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 pop.
Okay, well, okay, but take your shot, and then I'll go next.
All right, so I've got my aimed shot. What modifier are we getting for the aimed shot then?
It's engine blocks, so I'm going to say a normal aim shot is -4, but you're aiming specifically for the engine block, so... And you haven't looked up the diagram of this vehicle, so you don't know exactly what part is the best part to hit, so I'm going to call it a -6, and it's not a moving vehicle, so there's no modifier for that. It is slightly dark. And there is glare from
I've
headlights.
got low light vision, though.
Glare from headlights? -8.
Okay.
-6 because you're shooting at a very specific point in the car.
Right. Shall I roll the diagnostics now for his sniper rifle?
Yeah. So you will get a bonus plus basically whatever net hits this thing gives you.
4 hits plus 1 to his limit.
You gonna edge that?
Me?
Yeah.
Sure, I'll burn a... rather not burn, I'll use a point of edge.
So after
got
you point
lots
of
of
edge to
edge.
re-roll the
I
diagnostic
know he's
sprite.
got crazy edge.
So it's 4 plus the additional hits from the re-rolls.
Which I'll just... unfortunately, the way that one rolls is a little bit annoying. So how many? That was 14. I got 4, so it's just roll 10.
Tabor, did you change your rounds?
Yes, I changed my
Yeah, you
rounds.
did.
Okay. Chat was making me nervous. They doubted you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And I
it's
got
plus
another
8
4.
dice, -8 die. So Kaber, you're a flat roll.
Plus 1
Alright.
to your limit as well.
Oh yeah,
There's
plus 1 to the
11
limit.
plus 1 to my limit.
Plus you've been aiming. You don't have a smart link?
I don't have a smart link, though.
You can either have 3 points worth of increasing the limit, or you can have 3 points
Oh,
worth
whoever.
of increasing die. Which do you want?
So, sorry, what was the first one?
3 points to your limit, or 3 points to your die, or mix and match.
Just 3 points to the die.
Okay, so you're at +3 to the test. You've been aiming
Alright.
for the max amount, which is 3 combat turns.
Are we ready?
Spend a point of edge.
Do I...
I would do
Yes,
it.
I do have a point of edge. I'm going to spend it. Yeah. I didn't
Okay.
know if I had one or if I'd used it this
So
already.
reroll another 12 die to add to those 2.
Oh, the plan always goes wrong.
That's a bit better.
Nice.
7 hits.
That's
Okay,
good.
so this is the APDS.
Sorry?
AP rounds, yes.
Yes, so it's
Okay.
so it's -7 AP.
Woohoo!
With
Okay,
the-
so
with the EBR and
this
the AP
is
rounds.
7 extra hits. -3 for the gun, -4 for the APDS. What's the base damage of the gun?
12.
12.
So that puts you at 19 damage, -7 armor. Okay. Seven. So you do 19 damage. I take 12. Let me just double check. What is the health of the vehicle? Just FYI.
No idea.
I had this before.
I think we can just all agree that we killed it and we win now.
Let's
take a vote.
Yeah.
Let's take
the
a vote.
others, The others are like, oh my gosh, we're under attack. I'm like 2 days away from retirement.
Flee into the hills.
I'm too old for this shit.
I've still got a long life with my grandpa and grandma,
Uh-huh.
David and Beatrice ahead of me.
Kick that bitch out the back and let's get out of here. They can have him.
Poor David Beatrice.
I wonder if chat knows. Chat, what is the health of the vehicle in Shadowrun? But vehicles
be.
have a physical track equal to 12 plus half their body, I believe. Okay. So you do 12 points of damage. That is enough to take out the engine.
Nice.
So there is a ting. I'm gonna have to check if they heard the shot. They are inside a vehicle which has the engine running. So
And he's got a silencer. Well, no, just for the ting then. Okay.
Just for the...
well, yeah, they are inside the vehicle. Vehicle stats are on, yeah, but vehicle stats don't include health. Right. So yeah, you did 12 points of damage to that car. Van, roughly its HP is equal to 20. So yeah, it's pretty badly damaged. Now the engine is not running. It's and you can hear it sort of starting to stutter, and it just sort of slowly grinds to a halt. Anyone doing anything else? Because you were acting very fast here, Pseudo especially.
Yeah, I'm going to try to... There are 3 cars there right now. Is that around the van?
Sure.
Yeah? Okay, well, I'm going to go for a... I'm going to try and puppet the car at the back. Are they all wireless? Are we assuming that, or are they not?
Yeah, all the 3 cars are wireless.
Okay. Well, I'm going to... first, actually, I'm going to tell... No, I'm going to try and puppet the electronics in the rear car and command it to deploy its, airbags, brakes, all of that, gubbins, foam. Fill it with foam. That would be funny. Whatever countermeasures it has to prevent loss of life during a crash.
Okay.
Okay.
So basically, tell it that the front impact sensor is triggered.
All of them have triggered. The sides, the rear. It has just been in like the middle of a crossroads and hit by everything. I want all of the airbags firing. I want the ones in the rear passenger doors to be going off right now.
We want them trapped in the car with pneumatic Mike Tyson.
I want it to go off.
All right, so this is
right.
As soon as because we know that he just took the shot and took out the engine, right? We know that, right? We're seeing this.
Yep.
As soon as you see that, Lone Star will be responding. The only reason I'm giving Pseudo an extra chance is because Pseudo's acting in VR.
Yeah.
So super fast. Once again, it is firewall and willpower. Now, bear in mind, I've not done anything to try and nerf these guys' firewalls.
It is convinced. There is a... I would roll stun damage.
Warning lights are going off. The alarm's just gone in. Everything is going mad.
Okay.
A little disco in the camp. When everyone inside is covered in marshmallow.
I would say that the airbag probably does 6 stun damage. Say that you can resist it with half your armor, because it is going off effectively for your face and your upper torso. So half armor plus body. Actually, plus willpower, but it's close enough. He takes 2 points of stun damage. And he has airbags deployed.
Okay.
Does the rear vehicle even have a driver?
Yeah.
There's no icon.
Yeah, there's an icon on it, as far as I can see.
It was in the passenger.
Yeah, there we go. Mind. Sorry, don't mind me. I'm going to make a quick composure test, so willpower. No successes. He jams down the accelerator as he's hit by the airbag and shunts the van in front. Which will do some ramming damage, but not much, because he's going very slow when that happens.
It's also going to pin the door shut. How are we going to get him out of the back now?
40 divided by 2.
Or maybe it's one of those vans that's got a side. It's like a transit van.
It's got gull-wing doors on the sides.
Yeah, it might not.
It's like the Lil Wayne of vans.
Just knock the van over. It's fine.
Yeah, Troll
just get the troll to rip the side off it.
Why bother? Troll can just pick up the van and start running. It's fine.
Doesn't take any damage.
That's a lot of dice.
Yeah. All right.
Just as long as
Doesn't
that
take any
band
damage.
doesn't blow the fuck up.
Have I got a chance to do anything else?
No, we're rolling initiative.
Okay.
Okay, everybody roll initiative.
Right. Bear in mind that I've got to roll for all of my sprites that are out right now, which is all but one of them.
Have fun. Do you want me to give you some sprite icons?
Yeah, I'll need 5. Sorry, no, I'll need 1, 2, 3. Oh no, yeah, no, I need 4. 4. It is just 4. It's okay. I've got macros for all of this. I was prepared. As soon as you drop the sprite icons, if you just put them to the side or something, then it's easy for me to click on them.
Yeah, next to my little pool of characters I have at the top.
10 for
Okay.
initiative is terrible.
What is the first name of the sprite? Glitch?
The first one is Bit.
Bit. Okay.
Currently in the van, diagnosing it.
Then the next one
Since, like,
is
a day. Bite. Bit and Bite. I mean, come on.
the next one
siblings.
is
Glitch.
One's bigger than the other.
Yes. As all siblings are.
and the next one is
Gru. Grok is chilling out in the resonance version of the Bahamas right now.
okay. It's all going off. Right.
Okay, right. Which of the icons that I'm using?
Top right. Bit, bite, glitch, grew.
I don't see their names. You may need to make sure that they've been given over to me to use as well. I'm afraid.
Does that help?
Yeah, super tiny words. So small. I must zoom in. It would help if I wasn't zoomed all the way out, actually. Yeah. I've never claimed to be a smart man.
That does tend to help.
That's glorious. That's glorious. Right, okay. I'm just going to go and quickly run through all of these.
We still need... who else do we need? Initiative from Pseudo, and I need my initiative, so I'm going to add my initiative now.
Okay, you go ahead. I will do Bit.
Caber, we're going to need you to drop some of these guys. It's going to get nasty down here.
Yep.
There are a
Wait,
lot
what?
of living cops. a lot of living cops. This was supposed to go off way better than this. Granted, if there was only one escort, this would have been the shit. It would have been going down. It's those 3 extra escorts that fucked us.
Yeah.
However, they are surprised, which means they do not act in their first round.
Yeah.
Oh, Gru is going to have so much fun with that.
But they're
Wow, did they
inside the
really-
cars, too.
Did they really roll 35?
Yeah, well, they're resonance entities. They exist in the Matrix. They
Oh, I
act
saw the
as
civilian
fast
face. I saw the civvy face. I thought it was the police. I'm like, what?
as- No,
We're
that
gonna
would
die!
be very, very bad. We would
All
all
the cops
be
have
dead.
acquired reflexes 5.
For anyone wondering, by the way, in chat, the van is a cross between the Bulldog and the Roadmaster. I cobbled together a half sort of in-between model because it's not a full-on Roadmaster, but it is a sort of armored transport van. Slightly armored, not much. Really not much.
Okay. All of the initiatives have been rolled.
Okay, let me sort in descending order. Right,
Surprise, surprise.
Bit hasn't been given an order, right?
No, Bit's just happily sat there, just doing his thing.
Bite.
Diagnosing the van. Is currently diagnostic in the sniper rifle and is still there.
Bite.
Gru. Yeah, Bite is the one who's checking out the sniper rifle.
Oh,
was
Bit.
diagnostic
Glitch.
in the van.
Glitch.
Glitch is sustaining threading, and Gru is currently helping me to thread. So
Hug. And blowback. You can choose who goes first.
Blowback, go ahead.
the biggest gun.
Okay.
We had the
So
same
what am I
gun.
looking at for cover here? Like,
What you see at the moment is you're seeing a load of vehicles. You can't really see very easily into the inners because there's a lot of glare coming from their headlights in your direction. As far as you can tell, no one has got out from where you can see. Now, bear in mind that your spike strip is not deployed yet. It's still wirelessly just sitting there.
By the way, you know when the car smacked into the van, did you roll to see if that van's sensors detected a collision and deployed the airbags?
Yeah, it wasn't hard enough to do any damage, so it wouldn't have set off a sensor.
Cool.
All right. So is it a free action for me to do the wireless, or is it simple?
Simple, because you don't have a direct neural interface.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward by 1, 2. I gotta zoom in my map here. I can't see.
Now, bear in mind, you can hold your shot and say, I'm going to shoot anyone who gets out of the vehicle. You can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna move up a little bit though. So I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then from right there, I'm gonna use one simple action to blow the spike strip. So that thing's good to go, and now the spike strip loves me more than it did. And I'm going to hold my action to shoot a gel round at anybody that gets out of the front vehicle, the front left, I guess.
They don't call them.
You can say anyone who gets out of the vehicle, so that's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Okay, so you're standing up right now. You've got what weapon you've got out? Your assault rifle, arrows.
Yeah, with the gel rounds in it.
Oh my god.
Okay, that brings us to Pug.
All right, I'm going to take aim with the specific intention of using a flashbang grenade, but I'm going to hold my action until anybody comes out of a vehicle.
Okay, bear in mind you can't aim if you don't know where you're exactly going to shoot unless you want to pick a
Okay,
spot.
can I say specifically?
You can, pick a specific spot and you say, as soon as anyone gets out, I'm firing the grenade.
Yeah, I'm going to do it on top of the nearest vehicle, which to me is the second blue vehicle.
Okay, sure. Right on top of that. As soon as anyone gets out, you can go. Right, Kaber. You're currently firing APDS ammo. You've just managed to put one through the front vehicle. Through the van.
I am reloading gel rounds.
Okay.
Hey, could you... Am I not on the list of
If you haven't added yourself... no, you aren't.
You're not there.
27 for initiative.
Did you have your token selected?
You have a civilian
I
face.
may not have, no. That was my bad. Could you just insert that in? It says that I rolled. It's the last thing that's on the
You can do it yourself. Just click on it and change your number to 27. Oh, you're not in the list at all. Right.
No, I'm not on the list
at
all.
It has to add you to the list, yeah.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was just...
Okay, we'll get to your go in a second.
Yeah, I'll go after.
Kaber, so what are you doing? You changed. Cool, you're now firing gel rounds. That brings us to Pseudo's turn because you held it effectively. What do you want to do?
Okay, I am going to... let me just bring up the list of my sprites again. Well, where's my character sheet? Damn it! I shouldn't pop out windows. All right, simple action. I am telling Gru to use a task and join cyber combat. This takes one task and it will last until all enemies are dead, or neutralized, or we've escaped combat.
Okay.
And it's just going to go to town on our enemies. It can use its powers. They're free to use for it as long as they're cyber combat powers.
But no one is in cyber combat, so...
No. Well, we're all engaged with them. I've been popping things. We're in initiative, I would say. We were in cyber combat.
Yeah, cyber combat tends to be fighting other people in combat. I mean, you can just tell it to start, cyber combating the vehicles if you want to attack the vehicles and, any devices
well, I was
they
gonna
have.
say, yeah, I was going to say just attack all of our enemies' guns.
Oh, sure. Okay, yeah.
All of their weapons.
Cyber combat their guns. Okay, it's going to go through the guns one by one.
And the second task I'm going to do is I'm going to take Bit and tell it to stop. I'm going to drop its task. Stop diagnosticing the van. And I want it to start glitching any enemy weapons.
Okay.
Rather gremlins on enemy weapons, that is.
Sure.
That's my
right,
turn.
it's going to pick a random vehicle, a random gun to do that, and the other one's going to pick a random gun. No, a random weapon. You said gun to the first one, you said weapons to the second one. Good to know.
Yes.
Right. Bring us back to the top of the turn. Everyone deduct 10 from your initiative, please. So select your token, or tokens, pseudo, and go change initiative, type 10, and you're good.
Dunk. Hello, my beautiful sprites. I'm sorry, you must grow slower. It is only fair. As meat bags, we can't keep up.
So the way this works for anyone in chat watching is when you have initiative, you can act multiple times in a combat. So if you have initiative of 5, you get to the end of the round, you deduct 10. If you've got a positive number left, you don't. You've got -5, you can't act again. If you say 15, you deduct 10, you've got 5, you get to act again. Initiative 5, and every pass until there's no one left. So, for instance, those sprites are going to be acting many, many times. It's the virtue of being just made up of the internet. Acts pretty fast.
There we go.
Right, Bit.
Bit is the one that I told to start using gremlins on weapons.
Okay, in which case...
Sorry, on... I just said specifically weapons on him. Which does mean grenades. I should have thought this through. Oh, well.
Yeah, set off their flashbangs in the car. Chunky salsa.
In which case, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's annoying, but I can easily roll D8. 6. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hello, SWAT trooper number 1. Right. He's picking. Did you say weapons to glitch?
Weapons, yeah.
Okay, so
Weapons, yeah. I can roll that.
okay, I'm going to randomize which weapon. Okay. Please roll.
You ready for me to roll?
Yep.
Wow. Is he going robot for anyone else?
You went slightly robot for a minute ago.
Yeah, I think we're losing audio.
Yeah.
Okay. It seems okay now to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was just Skype being Skype.
Yep.
Let me just double check. I have got
Skype
Steam open on my other
working.
computer. It could be... No, it's not doing anything. 5. Now, what do I roll to resist?
Blah, blah. I will have to look for you. Give me a second. Need to bring up the rulebook. Where are you? Gremlins. Okay. Versus device rating plus firewall test.
Okay. So 2 net hits. That gives you a glitch, not a critical, right?
Yeah, it's 4 more net hits in order to cause a critical glitch.
Okay, let me note this down.
What is happening right now?
So,
Lost.
This is what happens when a technomancer panics. It's like, sprites!
Bits,
Do the
Bits,
Do
you
the
didn't say to
everything.
report what it was doing individually, so it has just confirmed that it just managed to glitch something. Okay. Let's move on to glitch after Bit. So glitch now.
Right, well, everyone's going to be like, God damn these sprites. Right, well, glitch is currently sustaining threading, so it's not doing anything right now.
Okay.
He's just with me.
bite.
He's waiting to help me thread complex forms.
Drew.
Gru is attacking. He's just trying to brick weapons.
Okay.
Guns, rather.
Roll D8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cop number 5. And... Did that even roll? Oh, there we go. 2. Sure. Make your attack.
Okay. Right, well, Gru is going to be using a...
Okay, Skype has frozen for me.
level
back?
plus 1.
Oh, we're back. We're back.
What was that, sorry?
Skype cut out.
Yes, we're back.
This is going weird.
Skype is being janky right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, I
just
know,
do it.
seriously.
Right,
so- Roll.
fuck's sake!
73, 10 plus 7, 17 dice. I'm just making sure that I've got the right thing for this, and its limit would be its data processing, which is 10.
And I roll to resist.
Keep highest 10.
Your sprites got confused and they attacked Skype.
Yeah.
And I roll to resist.
7 successes. You roll to resist on this one. It is a intuition plus firewall test.
6 net. So that is what your like attack number plus 6 damage.
With the first successful attack and on each subsequent action after it that the sprite performs, doesn't need to be attacking it at this point. While it's sustaining the power, it inflicts resonance DV matrix damage, resisted as normal, which for him is 7.
With net hits.
So now this is just
7.
It doesn't matter now. He doesn't need to attack again. He's got an electron storm going on. So every time he takes an action, doesn't matter what the action is, until he takes resonance damage, this will just keep doing his resonance of damage against the item.
Okay.
It also increases the noise by 2 points. It's a sustained power though, so he loses one of he loses some of his dice pool because of it.
Okay. So every time that he takes an action, it will take 7 damage.
Yeah, and it takes 7 damage now as well, and the noise goes up by 2.
Okay. Right, so effectively what Crew's just done is damaged and doing ongoing damage to a weapon.
Yes.
You don't know what weapon because you didn't ask it to report in, so...
I know, and I'm kicking myself for this.
Pseudo.
Alright. Right, okay, with my turn, I'm going to tell... Glitch to stop threading and to just join cyber combat. From now on, attacking weapons and reporting what it's doing.
Okay.
And then
it's joining cyber combat and it'll be attacking weapons.
Yeah.
Okay, not just firearms.
And reporting.
And it will report.
Yeah. And I am going to... I'm just going to use a matrix perception test to try and find out what devices they've got.
Go. Roll for it.
Okay.
Okay, everyone, when I get to you, know what you're going to do. So I'm going to be going through this fast.
One success. I know that there's devices out there.
You spot that the front car has a... No, you don't. You're spotting... for that, you spot one hidden device within 100 meters, don't you?
Yes.
Or one bit of information.
One bit of information, but if it will literally let me know that there's a device there, and then I can ask for more if I've got any other hits, which I don't. So.
There's a device there in the front car.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
I suck.
Yeah. Blowback. Pug. Who wants to go first?
Go ahead, man.
I'll go, yeah. So I got 14 movement on a walk, not a run. So I'm going to head down closer to the action.
Okay.
Move just outside the intersection. But I'm getting none of their cars yet. I'm going to keep the flashbang launcher steadied. I'm not going to do a turn. I'm just going to hold my turn.
Okay. Right. Blowback.
I'm gonna open fire on the windshield because we can't waste. We got an entire turn right now.
Yeah, we got to.
We can't. Yeah, they're not acting right now, so they're not gonna get out of the cars. So I don't think that waiting and holding an action is gonna help. I probably shouldn't have done it last turn. I probably should have opened fire then. I don't know if stun damage can break a windshield though. I have no idea. Like. One of those
you are a vehicle person, so you'd suspect not, but you can always give it a go.
Yeah.
Alternatively, you can use a cord shot to do physical damage with a stun weapon.
Yeah, I guess I'll call shot the windshield then. And so what's the negative on that?
-4.
-4?
Yeah.
-4.
So you trying to shoot the person inside behind the windshield, or are you specifically trying to take the windshield out?
I just want to break the windshield.
Okay. That'll be a -8. Cord shot. I'll let you combine 2 cord shots. It's cord shot windshield, and then cord shot break turn physical damage, stun damage into physical damage. So it'll be a -8, but it won't be able to resist because it's a stationary target.
I don't think that leaves me with any dice. That's 6, and you go agility. It gives me, 2 dice to break a windshield. That might glitch a little too easily.
You can get +1 die by doing a simple aim action.
Man. I'm gonna bypass all my turns then, and I'm just gonna wait and start storing up aim actions on like the first person that gets out of a car, and that's all that I really can do. I'm not really stoked about rolling 3 dice and just hoping for the best.
Okay, so you're gonna aim twice and then just delay your turn into the next round. Okay, that brings us down to Cabers on 0. So everyone deduct 10 and go again. Okay, we're gonna try and get really fast with these sprites right now.
Yeah.
Well, now that I've given them all their things to do, in fact, I'm probably gonna have to pull 1 or 2 of them out just so I can speed up the rounds a bit.
Okay, Bit, you're up.
There we go. Right, well, Bit is currently...
Bit?
Bit is... I'm fairly certain that Bit is... Shit, oh yeah, I told Bit to glitch the weapon, so it's Gremlins again.
Okay, 5 successes, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's SWAT Trooper 1 again. Poor SWAT Trooper 1. Sure. Okay, so you got 5 successes. I got 2, which means it's a glitch, not a critical glitch.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, next. That makes it glitch.
Glitch is going to just try a brute force on... Well, he's doing an attack, so he's just going to try and brute force a weapon to get a mark on it. And I'm going to have it... Well, let's just say he goes for all 2 marks in one go, just to speed things up a bit. I'll bring up brute force. It's an attack. Cyber combat plus logic, which for glitch is... it's attack plus logic. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just typing out the command now. You go brute force a weapon to get a mark on it, and I'm going to have it. Well, let's just say he goes for all 2 marks in one go, just to speed things up a bit. I'll bring up brute force. It's an attack. Cyber combat plus logic, which for glitch is... it's attack plus logic. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just typing out the command now. There you go. 5 successes.
So you have 2 next successes. So is that marks you're getting him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get 2 marks on a taser.
Damn it, Glitch!
So Glitch is targeting cop number 3's taser and manages to mark it twice. Now marks effectively give him some access to it, so he's accessing it as like a user right now. He's got the user rights to the taser. Right.
Light is still doing diagnostics on the sniper
Gru.
weapon. And Gru is going to likewise just do a brute force action. And I am going to get his stats, which are significantly better. Again, we'll go for 2, so I'll drop it as well. Three successes.
Okay, so he was doing what?
Just a brute force on a weapon again.
Roll d8. For SWAT trooper number 1. Roll d6.
The only thing he's got is a taser.
No, that wasn't SWAT trooper 1.
Oh,
but,
right.
yeah, sure. You do brute forcing. You do get 1 success. Is that an electral storm or just brute force?
Just brute force, but he's also doing electron storm, which would be 7 DV on the original weapon that he got electron storm on.
Sure. So the cop in the front car on the driver's side, driving it, has his handgun just sort of splutter in his hands, and it breaks.
Excellent. It's 1 gun down.
Right, that means that
7 more to go.
Cop
No.
2, handgun gone. What brute force do? It's your attack attribute plus 1 damage, right?
Does brute force do actually do damage? I'm not sure it does. I think it just gives me mark. It might do actually.
Brute force, cyber combat plus
I
logic,
might be
will
wrong.
plus gain marks. Yeah, there we go. You gain a mark.
Yeah, that's all it's trying to do. Is trying to get marks on things.
I
so
don't
you can
know.
do funky things with it.
Gain mark. 1 matrix damage for 2 hit hits.
Oh, right, okay. So a little bit of matrix damage as well then.
Good hop. Yep. So you gain a mark
Okay.
on a handgun. Okay, so you've
Very
got
nice.
a mark on the handgun for SWAT trooper number 1. Right. That brings us to Pseudo. Go.
Okay, I am going to try and use Puppeteer on the car in the front with the 2 people in it.
Sure.
I'm going to tell it to just deploy the airbag since they haven't had a chance to do anything yet. I'm no longer
Okay.
being assisted, though, so I'm going to go for a level 4 on that. 1 success. Ah, this is what happens when it's right on.
Now, if I beat you, don't
Not
you
bad.
take feedback damage?
Not from a resident action.
Okay.
That would be a matrix attack action, which I'd buy a feedback, but that was Puppeteer as a resident.
Sure,
as well.
yeah. So yeah, you are defeated. That is 4.
And I take quite a lot of stun damage.
How much stun damage?
Let me just bring up my character sheet.
You've taken 5.
I take another 4, so I'm up to 9 now. So that is pushing me pretty
You've got
bad.
1 point left before you go unconscious.
Yes.
Okay. So bear in mind, guys, that Pseudo, every time he uses some of his powers, they cost him like physical drain as he's like mentally forcing them through the matrix. He has now taken 9 out of 10 points of stun damage. 1 more point, he'll be unconscious. Weapons steal sprites when you go unconscious?
They register sprites, so they just keep going.
Ah, damn it.
If they were
Okay.
compiled sprites, they'd shut down.
Okay.
Let's try, EE.
I was hoping to speed up the rolling. Blowback, go.
First simple action is for another aim, and then I'm just going to carry over for the next round.
You can simple action shoot the windshield, and that's the max amount of aim you can have. You can only have 3 stored aims.
Yeah, I was just going to store it till the next round. Can I do that, or does everything reset at the end of the round?
What are you choosing to shoot? If you choose to shoot the windshield, which is what he aimed at, it won't do anything different in the next round as it will now.
Okay.
Because if you shoot the windshield now, you get +3. If you shoot the next round, you'll get +3.
So I wasn't aiming at the windshield, I guess, in my logic in my head. When I was aiming, it was just like I thought I was storing it up like a thing that I had for my next reactive
You have to
action, which
aim
was the
at
next person
something.
getting
If
out the
that
car.
something then changes or moves or anything, you lose the aim.
Okay.
So
Can I see the officer through the windshield that's inside?
Judging by my position, you probably could.
Okay, so I'll take 2 aims then, and I'll just wait for him to get out.
Okay, so effectively like aiming at his door, so when he comes out, he'll be walking straight into your gun.
Yeah. Just blap. Overwatched.
Sure. 2 aims at him. Right, that brings us to Pug.
Okay, well, I'm 12 tiles from this van. I've got 14 movement. I'm heading to the van, baby. Let's get a move on.
Okay.
Finally.
I know, right? So, how do I flip over a van? Because I think I can flip this thing over.
Go, Shad.
That would resolve a lot of issues.
I would resolve. Well, actually,
I just need the back door is accessible so we can get this guy out. What's his name?
Oh
Vincent
my God.
Coleslaw
There
or
is a thing
something?
for this. It's called lifting capacity. I've just never ever used it in a single game.
Vincent Coleslaw.
I don't know.
Lifting capacity, not double your
152.
strength.
Lifting. Blah, blah, blah. It's 15 kilograms per point of strength. Anything more than that requires a body plus strength test. Each hit increases your max weight lifted by 15 kilos. What's your body and what's your strength?
10 and 10.
I mean, you'd average 3 hits, 6 hits, which would be about an extra 9. You wouldn't be
That
able
was
to
the
lift.
easier, not that strong look.
You wouldn't be able to lift the van, not with all the people inside it.
Damn it.
It's a bit beyond you.
alas.
All right.
Open
gotta
the
use
car
some
door,
more
throw a
fucking-
flashbang in. Chuk, chuk. Yeah.
I mean, like if you
Use more
really
cyber.
really edge the
But
test,
But how
it's
much want to
possible.
bet the is the front compartment separate from the back? Like, is it a straight wall, or do they have like an open area to get
It's
through?
it's a straight wall. You can see as you go
Straight
past
wall,
the
so yeah,
window, there's a
flashbang.
straight wall. You
Okay.
can't access the front from the back. The back's specially locked.
Damn it! How do we get in this damn thing?
Do you have your axe with you?
No,
Sorry, I can't. Well, I suppose I
No.
can send a short message.
we can talk short amounts. Pseudo can talk all he wants.
Yeah, quick. What do you want to do, Puck?
I'm gonna get the door off. I'm gonna get this driver door off. I'm gonna yank the driver out.
Okay, I would say make a. It's pure strength, so I'm gonna say it's strength plus body.
Sounds good.
Yeah, strength plus body. Oh,
Okay.
You could just break the window, man.
No. Make a strength plus body, and any hits will add to your unarmed damage.
Okay. Strength plus body.
Yep.
Wow,
Okay, so your
only 4.
unarmed damage is strength plus 2 because you've got aluminium bone lacing, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what's your strength? 8. What's your strength?
It's 10 after you add in the modifiers.
Okay, so plus 4, that's 14 points of damage that the door's got to resist. I'll say the door is effectively like half body and half armor. It still takes 10 points of damage. Door opens. Something bends, and this troll, fist clenched around the handle, pulls. The handle starts to buckle. You, just as the edge of the lip of the door becomes visible, you put your other hand on it, and you, ting, and you see some very startled Lone Star officers. Okay.
Now's the time for a catchphrase.
Everyone minus 10 from their initiative if you haven't already done it.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to drop my. Have we gone right through the combat round now?
No, we've got Bit, Glitch are going to have a second turn. Because you're going to minus 10 from
Oh,
them,
no.
they've still got a positive number.
All right. Bit is. Going to just go and gremlins another thing. I mean, that's literally what I told it to do.
Okay. 6 hits. D8. I would like to D8. 6. SWAT trooper number 2. Yes. Critical glitch. You critical glitch
was
the assault
wacky.
rifle he is carrying.
Fantastic.
It just locks the firing pin into just full hammer. I mean, it's not actually a firing pin. They use caseless ammunition, so it's just, it locks the igniter into just and it starts spraying bullets inside the van. I'm going to count this as everyone inside the van is suppressed.
God. That would be so bad.
kill
It's like, who
Vincent.
died?
We're gonna go. He's gonna have a big fucking hole in his head.
We got him.
Wasn't me this time. It was not me.
You shot an old lady. You have no room to talk.
You gotta stop.
Yeah,
this.
shut
over
up,
there.
Trooper.
SWAT officer number 1 is hit. SWAT officer number 2 is hit. Your target is hit. Oh, I'm doing so good today on my rolls and glitches.
No.
Right, so the assault rifle is an Ares Alpha.
It's
He's hit in
11.
the head. He's
All
not
of
dead.
this.
11p.
All
It's
of this.
11p.
11p minus 2 isn't it? Okay.
Oh.
I shot 2 fucking old people for this.
Oh.
And fucking Lone Star
He's
come
going
in.
to edge his roll. He's going to
jumping up
pre-edge his
the
roll. I
place.
just declared that before I rolled. So he'll get +3 on this anyway. So he gets no hits, but he does get +3.
Hey.
Okay.
Your last 5 rolls have been no successes.
Yeah, I'm doing so good today. He's going to roll 12, 16, minus the armor. You have no idea what's happening in the back of the van, by the way.
Which is,
6.
Metagame
So
is a
he
bitch like
takes
that.
5 points of damage. SWAT trooper number 1.
He's got a kind of surprise for the guy who was holding the assault rifle. It's like, I'm not doing it. No. Ah.
And he needs
Jerry,
to...
stop shooting us. Stop shooting us, Jerry. I can't.
5. He takes
Blood
6
for the
points of
blood
damage.
god.
Skulls for the skull throne.
I've got to roll against the front compartment to see whether the 2 police officers in the front get shot by bullets going through the dividing wall. I'm going to call the dividing wall is 16.
Oh, my lord.
Yes, the bullets do go through.
Every
Yes, the
time.
bullets do go
Every
through.
time.
So the 2 in the front have to resist -3 and -4. So that's 8. And they're only wearing... and it's a -2 because of the AP.
I'm going to open these doors and blood's just going to pour right out the back of this van.
It's going to be like,
Like
The
The
Shining.
Shining.
It's going to be
Yeah.
amazing.
And...
Oh, so the Event Horizon shit's going on right now.
We're gonna need a hose.
and that's,
And another
that's
van
3,
full
I
of
think.
troops.
Yeah,
Okay,
EE,
so-
what about Pug?
Oh
Yeah,
my
what
god,
about
Pug. Luckily, you have the sidewall in between you. The sidewall is thicker. Let me
goodness.
just...
You'll be fine, man. I'll just ricochet off your manliness.
Bullet 20
That
for the
was
sidewall.
11p.
He does seem to be pretty bulletproof lately.
So the bullet does go through.
Fuck.
You need to resist 3p with an AP of -2.
Oh, that's fine. Just
Okay,
skin
so
alone can resist that.
my armor is, oh my god, 17. My armor is 18.
Yeah.
Let's roll 18, that's it.
By the way, are you wearing helmets, guys? Just to ask.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I declared that, didn't I?
We had
Nope,
an hour.
messes up-
we had
messes
so
up
much
my
time
hair.
to prepare this.
Messes up my hair.
So
Can't
just
do
you're
one
in a
thing
lovely
with a
white
helmet
suit.
on. It fucks up his
Yeah.
peripheral
You're not
vision.
damaged. The bullet
One day.
hits your armor vest and just doesn't have kinetic energy to go through. Like your armor jacket just stops it flat.
Then you flex it out. You're like, ah!
So
Very
basically,
crude.
what happens from the point of view of everyone else is that Pseudo, is that sprite telling you stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, that sprite goes, oh, I've just managed to cause a critical fault in the assault. You hear screams as there's just like bullet holes appear in the side of the van, in the front, the windscreen gets crazed.
I love this. Oh, this is fantastic! Like the guys, they just full on just stop screaming because they don't know what's going on. Why this thing hurt by
The assault
their
rifle's
friend?
just dancing
Why
around,
their
propelling
guns
itself
have turned
around in
against
the
them.
middle of the van. Don't worry about that. Like, and
just
just there's just bullet holes appearing in the van from the inside.
I like to imagine that Jerry is, a proper counter tenor as well. So this is really high pitched, really, really full on shrill scream as well.
Yeah. So
Flanders
a
going on.
chorus
in
of screams erupt from the van. That brings us to who's next? Is it Glitch? That was Bit.
No, that was. Oh yeah, Glitch. And Glitch is the only one left. I forgot to hit -10 on them, but Glitch and Bit would have still gone anyway because they would have still had.
Yeah.
positive.
So Glitch.
Glitch is currently just trying to brick things, or rather, he was trying to get marks. He'll just go for another brute force on the weapon he just went for.
Sure. So he was targeting a taser last time? No, a handgun.
Handgun, yeah.
Yeah.
Roll.
I don't know. It was. He
Was it the
brute
taser?
forced the handgun. The handgun is out. The handgun.
You finished it off.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, that's the Electron Storm, right?
No,
That was the Electron Storm.
no, Glitch is the one that is just
Oh.
going around hacking. Yeah.
Getting marks.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got a mark on it was actually a handgun on SWAT number 1. So yeah, if you would like to get more marks.
Yes, please. There we are. Boom. Dunk. Full.
Yep. You have an unmark.
Yay! How many
you now
marks is
have
that now?
3 marks on that handgun.
Oh, fantastic. Glitch is going to enjoy the next round.
Okay. That brings us to the end of this turn. I would like everyone to reroll their initiative for their character. Bear in mind wound modifiers for those of you who have them. For instance, Pseudo, you're -3 to your initiative. I have a variety
What's your
of different damages. Got a -1, -1, -1, and -2. This is so good.
Ha! Got a 3 wound modifier. Still roll a 29.
Remember, you got to roll for your sprites as well, because reasons.
Can I, meta game something here and just say that the pseudo dismisses a couple of them? Just for the sake of us moving through this a little bit faster.
Sanity.
I will let you have them buff the other 2 to just speed this up, and you can get a dice pool modifier of +2 to anything the other 2 do.
Okay,
Perfect.
that
To make
sounds,
it fair.
That sounds pretty good.
We need to come up with a limit for sprites, but
Actually, what we'll do is, if you're all right with this, can I just say that Bit goes in diagnostics? I don't know. There's someone got a gun that I can send them to diagnostic, and then just leave the 2 machine sprites out. Because the other ones are just rolling randomly and
Shen is
bricking
an
things.
assault,
and it's-
Pug is an assault cannon.
Sure, he's doing the assault cannon. There we go.
There we go.
And-
That's fair play for cancelling 2 of the sprites, because that will solve a lot of dice rolling.
Yes, it will.
Right.
So I need to roll for
roll
bits.
meat space.
I can't click
1.
on. Oh, there we are. Bits. Still got 34. See, this is the problem. When I saw that this was going to be a huge fight, I was like, right, okay, I'm going to need all my sprites out. And then it's like, oh my god, I have all my sprites out. There we go. And you can just remove Glitch and Gru, even though Gru is actually the best one for side combat.
Glitch and Gru.
Killing. Yeah, they're just leaving. They're going back. They've done well. They're going for a nice well-earned vacation.
Okay, so has everyone
on
rolled
the side of the
initiative?
seas. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, let me sort this
I rolled a
ascending
1.
order.
Really?
Oh,
Yes, I've got 9 initiative.
Bit.
I need a 3 to get 2 turns, but
Bit, you're on.
Oh, I feel bad.
Bit.
Bit is currently diagnosticking Like my sprite's turns are going to be super fast. They're literally just diagnosing other people's weapons now,
Okay.
so that's all they're doing.
Pseudo.
So we can just skip, effectively. Right, I would like to... is there anything I can do to support my allies? I'm going to hold my turn, rather than hold things up.
Okay. Bite.
He's diagnosticing as well. Like, the sprites are literally just diagnosticing.
Blowback.
That's why I picked them. Yeah, because they've got nothing to do.
Blowback. Oh my god, it's an actual turn.
I know. What's a bitch is once I get here, I'm just like, aim and hold my action until somebody gets out of the goddamn car.
Right, well,
He's
it's
the
fine.
slowest. These police. I swear.
Okay.
Well, the thing is they weren't slow. All that's gone on is like 10 seconds or like 15 seconds worth of time.
Exactly
Yeah.
3 seconds have gone on since that first shot was fired into the engine block.
Oh, God.
Effectively.
Oh! I move really fast.
Okay.
I'm going to move up close. I'm going to take third aim at the officer for when he gets out on the left-hand side of the vehicle on the front left. And I'm going to hold to fire until he gets out. And it's going to be a burst shot when he does get out.
Okay. So that brings us down to Pug.
Oh my goodness. We gotta
You've got
find a way to get
an officer right there who's just seen you and then got hit in the back.
Poor guy. I feel bad for him.
I just go full auto jail rounds on the entire cab. Just, ah! And if they die, fuck it. We got to go. Let's go.
All right, yeah, I think we got to neutralize as much as possible here, but we also need to open the back doors somehow. We got to get to the back of this vehicle somehow.
Well,
Yeah, we don't have to fight him. We can just bail.
I'll go as soon as I can next.
Okay. Pug.
Okay, well, for now, I can't move the van. I need to move the car. I got to get this car out of the way. Can I push the car back so we can get to the rear doors of the van?
Depends if he's got the brake on or the handbrake on. As far as you know, he doesn't because he just hit the car in front.
He just hit the accelerator, yeah.
Yeah, so you could push the car back in theory.
All right, let's do it.
Strength per bloody, please. Six successes. That would mean you can do 150 kilos plus a number. That's about 210 plus 240 kilos you can lift. You're rolling it. Whee! The car rolls back a good few meters.
Oh, fantastic. Oh, the cop he fell out. No.
He came out the windscreen.
You pushed it too fast.
There you go, and you carry on the car.
Whiplashed his ass out.
Oh, fantastic.
You did just
The little
you did
kid, he
just push
forgot
the
to buckle
car,
up on the
like-
roller coaster.
He's still fighting against the bloody airbags in there. Like,
Pseudo, go.
Right, I am going to push a notification to all of the officers' comlinks saying, "You've got wounded. We're not here to kill anyone. Drop your weapons. We'll grab your cargo and we'll be gone, and you can get everyone to the hospital."
Okay, so you just send a
I'm just
burst
pushing that message.
broadcast to all the comlinks in front of you.
Yeah.
Sure.
You've got
My
wives
go.
and children. Think of them.
Which cop is going?
The first one to step out of that car must be like, "Oh my god, I don't know what's happening."
He's about to walk into an ass whipping on the front left side. It's about to be ugly.
I'm going to make a test for them. Okay. Okay. And they're also going to change their initiative. By 7.
How do you mean change that initiative?
You don't know. Police.
Oh, they've probably turned something on, I see.
He gets out. No, for simplicity's sake, they're all going to take their inhalers. Which means they're changing their initiative as well.
I've got asthma.
They get +7 as well. That was a simple action. Right, this guy
Oh.
opens the door, procking blowback.
Cool. So the burst fire is made. I got a stock. I got one. So I got 2 recoil suppression. It should be 3, right?
Right, so you're firing a short burst, a semi-auto, simple, or a burst fire.
It was gonna be like a 3-shot burst, whichever is
3-shot
applicable
burst.
there.
Right, yeah. You need 3 points of recoil compensation. The Ares Alpha comes with 2 already, and it's got... yeah, so you're probably fine. That means that you get +3 for being aimed. You get +1 for Smart Link, because Smart Link. You get -1 because it's slightly darkish, except you're at such a range, I'm not even going to count that. You're a couple of meters away from the guy. So, yeah, just you're at +4. Cool. The guy is at negative, but you are shooting, and he's sort of got good cover, I would guess. So I'm going to call that a -2, because he's just opening the door. He's kind of hidden behind it. So, yeah, you're at +2.
Okay.
And he's at a -2 because you're firing a burst.
Okay.
Make this one good, Splat.
Take him out.
6
Nice.
hits.
Nice
Right,
roll.
I have 8 because I've increased my reaction. But I am at -2 because you're firing a burst. That's 11 damage,
Yay!
right? With an Ares Alpha.
Yeah.
11p minus 2, yeah.
It changes the
Isn't
AP.
it being fired with gel rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Does that change the AP for gel rounds?
That would be
increases
one of
it,
those
I
things we'd
believe.
have to reference.
+1p for gel rounds. You can have a look.
+1 damage.
+1 damage. Oh, it might be. Oh, I'll find them now.
Gel rounds. 0 AP modifier +1 to their armor. That's what I was thinking.
+1 to armor. Sorry.
Yeah, so the armor is just -1 for the Ares Alpha, and you do a net hits 5 added to 11. You do 16 points of damage that they have to resist. They take
Where is this for?
8 points of stun damage as send the chest. The guy is also knocked flat.
Okay.
Damn.
Hooray!
Are
He's
none
still
of these
unconscious.
cops going to read Pseudo's message?
I was hoping they
think
just
they
give
did.
up. We do have a lot of
told
shock
you.
and awe going right now.
Looks like they're all built like RoboCops, though. So I don't know.
He's
We're
going to
all
deflate the
getting out.
airbag with his turn. Okay.
That must suck, boys.
That makes it Kaba.
Finally, you've got a turn. Don't waste this turn.
Do you have a turn? I am going to reload. No, I'm kidding. I'm not reloading.
He's going to shoot another civilian.
Come on,
Right.
Kaba.
David? He's coming
Who's
back
still
too.
up? Who's not down?
Everyone but the police officer nearest you.
Oh, so,
I'll mark
top
it
left
with like
police
a little
officer.
shield.
Top left is prone.
Top
Yeah,
left is prone. Everyone else is
come
up.
Okay, can I shoot the one that's just come out of the van?
Sure.
The
It will be
front.
plus. It'll be -1 because of the headlights. Actually, no, -2 because you don't have any compensation for the headlights. And it will be -2 because he's technically got cover from the car door, so -4.
Plus the
Negative
4
four
from
plus
Gremlins, so
four.
he's negative
+4,
nothing.
so
plus
-1.
one. +1 limit. That's it. He's gonna make it.
Oh.
Is this a burst fire, by the way?
No, single shot.
Single shot. Okay. That means I get my reaction plus intuition, which is 8 right now. Except I have a wound modifier of -1. Nope. He sees the sort of glint of a scope. No, he isn't aware of you. He cannot resist. You do hit. He isn't aware. So yeah, that is a hit.
Hey.
What is the damage on the EBR 13?
12.
I think it's 12, yeah. 12.
Okay, that's 13. -3 for the AP, but it's gel, so that makes it -2. So it's to resist 13. -2. He takes 9 points of stun damage and is knocked prone.
Yes.
So this guy just gets out the van, turns around, hits him like top of the collarbone, falls straight back against the van and down instantly.
Isn't that guy
still.
also already damaged?
He's already hurt.
Yeah.
Right, that makes it everyone -10 from their initiative.
Don't forget to select the character. Okay.
When I get a turn.
Yeah, work on that initiative, man. You gotta get those wired reflexes. That's the problem here. Is everybody else got wires?
I rolled the first combat round. I rolled the 2, and that one.
Oh, good. The Skype is breaking up again.
Yeah.
Phew, we're back.
It's back.
Aye.
Okay, go for it.
Bit, go.
Diagnosticing.
Which
Okay,
weapon?
Pseudo.
I am going to tell Bit to... Right, Bite is currently... Let me just... I just need to know which one's the diagnosticing. It'll just take me a moment.
Bear in mind, Pug, if
Bite
you roll
is
well,
currently-
you might be able to lift one of the cars and flip it. You can't lift the van.
Yeah. Bit is diagnosticing Pug's weapon. Bite is currently diagnosticing the sniper weapon, but I'm going to tell Bite instead to diagnostic the weapon the blowback has got instead.
Yay!
Okay, so
Blowback
new
just
action.
shoots more often. Yeah. So that's another task down. So there we are. And my remaining simple action, I am going to push another message saying, the longer you force this fight out, the more chance that your friends have got to bleed out.
Okay, that leaves us with SWAT Trooper. Simple action. Open the back of the van. Now, they weren't aware there was a troll there, which means they are going to have to roll surprise. Now, they are aware that there is a, stuff is going down, but they will maybe be surprised that there is a giant troll outside. That'll be for them 9 minus 145, so it's 8 plus 3, 11. Make the roll for both of them. They do succeed, they aren't surprised, which means that they can use their next simple action. Use burst full auto simple action right in front of them on the troll because they don't like the troll. Okay.
They don't like the troll.
I don't like him either.
Right. It's 5 plus 4, 9 plus that 10. Yes. Right. First one is 1. The next one is 3. So, firstly, Pug, I would like you to make your intuition plus reaction at -5 to dodge this because they are spraying you with bullets.
Intuition
You are
plus
very big.
5. Oh, that's going to be a 1 dice roll. Yay!
Don't you have your wide reflexes on?
Oh, that adds to reaction. You're right. That is
+2.
Do I add the +2, or is that only for initiative?
No, it's reaction to your dice pool as well. So it's all reaction.
Oh. Okay. And then it didn't matter.
Okay, and the next one I want you to do the same again, but minus another die because you've already dodged this turn. Every time you dodge,
Okay.
you lose a dice. Those of you wondering in chat about weapons and... Oh, good.
Oh,
and
critical glitch.
–
yay! I think I would like to edit that, maybe?
you can turn a critical glitch into a glitch.
Can
Done.
you not re-roll his
Actually,
fails?
though, chat is right. One of the assault rifles is glitched. So, in fact, he would be using his handgun against you, so you would get an additional 5 die. So you can roll another 5 die. So just roll 5 die, as you would normally.
Don't die.
One.
So he still hits you, but only with a handgun, which is a big difference.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the first guy sprays you bullets and manages to hit you with 1 net success. So you have to resist 12 points of damage at -2 AP. So take your armor -2 plus your body. Now, in addition to being a troll, he has plastic bone lacing, ortho skin, aluminium bone lacing, which means his bones have got aluminium coating, ortho skin, which means he's got like silky, like tough fibers in his skin, and a lot of armor. 9 successes. You only take 3 points of physical damage, as the bullets do rip into you, but not very deep. They're gouging you a little bit, but nothing manages to actually penetrate deep enough to do some serious damage. Although you are pretty hurting from this. You definitely have some lacerations from the bullets. The next one,
That bastard.
you are hit by a. Let me just pull up the stats of the pistol because I thought they were going to be using something else. Browning Ultra Power, which does 10 -1 you need to resist, so same again, but only -1 this time, not -2.
Ooh.
So you take another 3 points of damage, and actually both of these shouldn't be on physical track, because they didn't go through your armor. Your armor being 18, they should actually be on your stun track.
Oh, stun track. So six stun damage. Got
6
it.
stun damage, which puts you -2 to all actions. Now, if the damage value does not beat your armor, in which case Shen's troll Pug has 18 armor, it is stun damage because the bullet doesn't penetrate. It still delivers its kinetic energy, so you're like getting punched. But
Now, when you're saying that, there are 3 of each, right? But what about the -2 on the first shot for armor? Does that lower my resistance? Like, would that
but
mean it
didn't-
would be physical instead?
no, it still, you resisted plenty of damage.
Okay.
Just
Okay.
right. So that's the SWAT done. Blowback, you're up.
Okay. So I'm going to aim to allow my recoil to fall off. And actually, I think the recoil was fine, wasn't it? No,
you can
but I
take
gotta.
this turn it would be negatives, I think. You can take simple action to aim, and that'll get rid of the negatives, and then you can fire
Yeah.
again.
I'm gonna aim at the guy on the ground and fire another one at him. I want to make sure he goes out for the count.
Got 3 successes, so +1 limit as well, and
Okay,
an
so
extra 3
there we go.
dice.
Extra 3 die for you.
Okay.
The guy is prone, but you're close enough that I'd say the prone doesn't really count. So yeah, just a straight die roll, +1 for your smart link, +1 for your aim, +3 for the sprite. That's +5 in
Okay.
total.
Nine successes, very nice.
It's a good one right there.
Yeah, the guy's gonna try and resist. He
Hopefully he's
is
gonna fail.
down a lot of die.
Not too
7.
bad.
What's the damage on your gun? 11, so 18 he has to resist. That is enough to go way through his armor. But no, you're using stun, so it doesn't matter. 18 -2, -1 because it's a gel round. I need to roll 11 die.
2 successes on 11 die.
I need to pull up his health. Okay. So, that is enough.
He might be dead, huh? I killed him on accident.
So the bullet, he's lying on the ground. So basically, he looks up at you as he goes to pull a pistol out, his taser out of his waistband. And as he looks up, you shoot him with a little burst, and the burst peppers his face, but one of them accidentally hits him in the eye. And there's just this sickening pop sound. It's a very weird sound. And the gel comes out, but also does some weird fluid that you haven't really seen before. And he slumps to the ground.
That
Ah,
he's
well.
already on.
He was reaching. If they could use that excuse, I can use that excuse. He reached for something.
Right.
Well, I mean, he did it even after he'd been given many chances to stand down.
Yeah, he got multiple messages to stop letting me shoot him. Every turn you don't surrender, I keep shooting you.
That means they're going to start squeezing off shots, probably straight at blowback, since blowback is right there. What's your wound modifier? You aren't injured yet.
Blowback,
Excellent.
top killer. Top killer.
Oh, killer!
Yep, you'd be at 8. Okay, blowback. You need to dodge 4, so intuition plus reaction.
Okay.
Oh, no. Yes, yeah, you need to. It's a taser he's using, though, because his handgun is bricked. He would have known that.
Who's a bitch?
Taser, like, trail, just the wires get caught in your hair, and these, like, electrodes are just hanging down behind your back now. You managed to dodge it. It
The
was very
fastest
close.
dwarf in the West. They have no chance. They have no chance. They want to come at me, but they can't.
As you say that, though, this guy's going to have a pop at you. He's at -4 die to be able to hit you, though, because of his injury.
I'm out here doing Tai Chi, ducking bullets.
You need
just
to do
being
the
like,
same
"Oh,
again,
creeping
but at
swan."
-1 die as he pulls out his handgun, and yeah, he starts shooting you. So you need to do intuition plus reaction -1.
I do?
Yep. The guy kind of injured. He's holding his hand funny. He's still pretty groggy in the head, and the bullets just go wide of the mark.
I'm dodging bullets, and you're giving him all the credit. This is upsetting.
Guy
one
here is
shit
going to
dwarf.
fire at some range at the sniper.
Oh,
This-
Oh, someone spotted
me?
him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Who spotted me?
Take out the elf.
Who spotted me?
He's going
That's
to
so hard.
use a
watch it. This will be the
short
only
burst.
good roll that they've got. The only good roll they've got will be against this squishy elf.
Range, visibility, etc. I'm going to call
I
that.
don't know anyone spotted me. The bastards.
Scallywags.
Okay, you need to make an intuition plus
Ooh.
reaction roll.
Oh dear. I'm a little bit concerned because he's run out of edge. Oh dear.
It's also at -2, which I forgot to mention because he's using a short burst for his semi-auto. So yeah, you are hit. You have to resist 9p -1 armor. So roll your body plus armor. Oh, actually, is this stun? What's your armor?
8.
It does exceed your armor. It is physical damage.
Stejo got shot. I called it. He
So
always
body
gets
plus
shot.
armor -1.
There's the Black Steve Joe.
Not bad.
Not good.
Respectable. You take 5 points as bullets start slamming into your position, and one of them catches you like high up on the shoulder and digs into the meat of your shoulder. It stops short of hitting anything vital, but you certainly feel pretty injured from that. It would knock you prone, but I assume you're already prone firing.
Yep.
Okay. Right, that leaves the last 2 troops, one of whom is right next to Pug. No, he's not going to melee you. He's going to pull out pistol.
Oh come on, come on! He's tanked up on drugs. He thinks he can take on the world.
That means he takes, it would normally be 8, moon modifier -1. Headlights from the car behind -2, so he's 5 dice. 1 hit. So, Pug, I'd like you to make a intuition plus reaction at -2 this time, minus your wound modifiers, which I believe is another 2, so -4.
Yeah. 7 -4. 3. Ugh.
You do succeed, however. You just turn around in time as bullets just skim past you, grazing your flesh, not doing any damage, but just about touching your armor and just pinging off your skin, just barely touching you, leaving a sort of heat trail that you
Friction,
feel on your arm.
Yeah.
He gave you a free shave, man. He went Sweeney Todd on you.
Right, the guy in the
Shave
car
you'll ever
behind
have.
is going to get out, go to the trunk, and open the boot of the car.
Oh dear. Oh
Oh,
dear.
he's about to pop the trunk on us. He's about to pop the trunk.
They're hitting the
Dear,
evac
dear,
button. Don't
dear.
worry.
Pug!
Don't worry.
Hi, Pug.
Oh my gosh, I get a turn. All right. I'm going to use my wonderful Aries and my stun rounds to shoot. Which one of these guys in the back of the van is more damaged?
You can shoot
The
all
left or
3
the
of them.
right?
They're close enough that if you do a full auto, you can spread your shot between them. You just split your dice
let's
pool.
do it. Let's do it.
They all are somewhat injured, so they'll have difficulty dodging. But yeah, so basically, your entire dice pool plus
Okay, that
1 for your smart link, minus 2 for your wound modifiers, and that is it. Yes. So
Plus
minus
4
1.
dice and plus 1 limit. So,
plus 4 dice because of the. Oh yeah, okay.
Diagnostic.
Okay.
Okay, so plus 4. Okay. 6 successes. I'm gonna try dodging. So you roll. Oh, sod it. No, we're doing this wrong. You need to take your dice pool, 15 die, split it between 3.
Yeah.
So that's 5 and 5 and 5, and roll 3 different pools of 5. So I get a 4.
Oh my goodness.
I was gonna
Okay,
say,
so
you
the
could
first
point blank
guy
flash grenade
dodges,
him
second
too,
guy
but-
dodges, third guy dodges.
Wow.
Bullets hammering all around them. They're fire bullets just spraying around them. But luckily, a lot of them are just grazing impacts, taking bits of cloth off the side of their uniform. No one is taken down by that.
They're all dwarves, aren't they? That's what it was.
Suck.
They invoke their dwarfiness.
One of them's an orc, 2 of them are human so far.
Aw. Well, they're still orcs in spirit. I'm sorry, dwarves in spirit.
Okay, that makes it top of the round. We're going to go down the list again. That means Bit, Pseudo, Bite. There's no one else because everyone on -10. So Bit, Bite, they're just buffing people. Pseudo, what are you doing?
Actually, I am going to tell Bite, since I'm going to act before him, to... we'll just designate the guy who just went for the trunk, because I'm watching through everyone's comm links. I'm just going to tell Bite, go down to that guy and gremlins on any weapons he has.
Okay, so Bite goes next. It does that. I'm going to randomize what it's targeting. Wrong one. It hasn't rolled a die. Two. Okay. Sure. 5 successes. I resist. You get 3 next successes, so it gets a glitch, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with my second action, I'm actually going to tell Bit to, on its next round, Gremlin's the guy who was shooting at Kaba.
Sure. Okay. Right. This brings us back to a new turn. So people, please roll initiative again.
I've burned so many of my tasks on this. Oh my lord.
Come on, baby.
Fuck.
That's a 10, by the way.
You really suck.
I forgot to do the wind modifier. Oh, fuck. No, that's negative. No,
What
it's
is it?
negative.
It's
Is it
negative
negative
1.
1 dice? No, it's just negative 1. It's just a flat
Yeah.
negative 1 for initiative, isn't it? Yeah, so it's 10. Fuck!
Is that it for everyone?
Oh,
Pug, you still need to roll.
For the wound timer for stun, it just put in. What do I just put in? Just put in 2 for the negative 2.
You
Okay.
only got 2.
It's just
6 points of
literally
damage.
-2.
Thank you.
Okay.
Right. I'm going to sort by descending.
I only see 2 of the enemies on the turn order.
They all act at the same time, and I just bear in mind who's got damage.
Right, okay.
Say it's having to go through lots and lots of different people at different times. It does, however, mean that they get a wave of shots.
Yeah.
Bite.
Gremlins.
Do it.
That plan to use
Successes.
IEDs is looking a lot better right now.
He gets a glitch on the guy's gun. The clip falls out.
Yay! Good
Bit.
fight. Gremlins. 2 successes. Wow, that was a bad roll.
Nope.
And he succeeded. Boo.
Pseudo.
Bad bit. All right. Given this, I am going to, because things are getting a bit hairy now, I'm going to resummon Gru, and I will roll its initiative. Gru is my fault sprite, so it's my brick machine. And that's its initiative, so I need to take 1 out of that. If you could put... Oh, which one was I selected? Thankfully, I hadn't selected anything. Right, if you could just add in 21 to Gru's initiative. Sorry, I forgot to click on it. There we go.
21?
Yep.
Okay.
Because it loses 10 for entering combat, but it
Oh,
then gets
right.
put in after me.
So Gru.
Gru will basically go after me because there was one.
Yeah, so Gru.
Some of them is it? No.
Oh.
Some of
You
them
got-
is one simple
Oh,
action.
okay.
And so my second action is Gru. Start bricking all of the guns.
Okay.
Round the combat. Join combat and brick all of the guns.
Okay, so Gru. Brick guns.
Yep. Okay. So first thing he's going to do is going to be using Electrostorm. Unfortunately, I'm just going to bring up the dice involved in that again. I do apologize. My cheat sheet has loads of matrix operations, but unfortunately, I wasn't really expecting to use my fault sprite too much. So I didn't spend the time.
Okay,
to
well, while you
add
look
all-
it up,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to
Sure.
the next person in the row, which is all the police acting at once. He reloads. No. Yeah, he's going to reload his gun. And he puts another clip in. He can take a single shot. He can take a shot at the troll.
That's
The
Gru.
troll.
Oh, sorry. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits.
No successes. That's a critical glitch.
No, that's not Gremlins. That's Electron Storm. So
Oh.
he's just smacking that for 7
7
DD
damage,
of
okay.
matrix damage. And
Right. No, he's going to open up the trunk, the boot of that car as well. This guy here is going to shoot at blowback. Right, blowback. Intuition plus reaction. Wow. Okay.
Can't
Yeah.
touch the dwarf.
wow.
Bullets, skimming around you. You completely managed to duck out of the way of them as he opens fire. Cop down here also opens fire on you, so do the same again, but -1. Except I'm pretty sure that he's going to have a fun time even trying to hit you.
Yeah, no wonder it's fucking Neo the dwarf.
Yeah.
Well, he's low down to the ground. He doesn't have as far to lean back.
It's a smaller target.
Indeed.
I'm on the other side of an apex of a roof and got shot.
Yep, bullets go around you. Some of them skimming off your clothing, leaving, a couple of holes in your trousers. But yeah,
No,
you're,
not my
you're fine.
threads.
Now they're more valuable.
Yeah, it's true. They can be sold in those really popular boutiques now.
That guy
hold
is
them.
going to holster his pistol, pull out his baton, extend it, and he runs at the troll.
Brave guy.
That's a bad plan. That's a real bad
brave
plan.
lad. Real brave lad.
With an extendo baton, it might as well be a fucking willow switch. Like,
So good.
Those two SWAT troopers go into the back of the van. They pull out someone prone who is bleeding and start moving him.
No, not coleslaw.
Okay,
You get over there, man.
that makes it blowback.
I'm gonna move to here, and I'm gonna put a semi. I guess I'm gonna aim with my first action at the officer that's closest, and then I'm gonna do a 3-shot semi-auto burst into him.
Okay. He gets cover from the door. You're so close, it's only -2. You get +1 for the smart link.
Okay.
So you're just on a
Check my
-1.
sheet one more time. And I've got okay.
Okay, this guy is undamaged, so he'll be rolling his full die to dodge.
Nice.
You hit.
Doing really badly.
So how many minus? Oh, it's actually minus a lot more because it's a full auto burst. How many bullets do you fire? What was it?
I did a semi-auto. I did 3
Semi-auto.
shots. Yeah, I did semi-auto versus brap. It's like a little 3
-2
shot.
to me. Okay, so it's about a 1 in 3 chance. I'll just roll a die. Come on, roll 20. No, it's still 2 successes. 13 damage. That does overcome his armor. Doesn't matter. You're still doing stun. So you do 13 minus 1. He rolls to resist. He goes down. He is unconscious.
Yeah,
Yay!
buddy. I'm doing work down here. Come on, guys, get involved. Me and
That
Pseudo.
makes
Me
it
and Pseudo
Pug.
moving through.
I was gonna say, guys, get involved. What the hell?
Bringing up
Pug.
that kill count right now. It's like 4-0. I'm just like, ah! Where's my chopper gunner? Where's my chopper gunner?
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, Pug, you're up.
Pseudo's gonna push a very quick message. Flashbang. That's all he's saying. He's just pushed that message.
That's
Okay.
true. We can knock our guy out, and then we can just take him.
Yeah, and while that message is pulled, I think everybody should be smart enough to either close their eyes or make sure that they're ready for a flashbang because here it comes. Can I do an
His eyes
airburst
are closed.
flashbang? And I want to aim it right between all 3 of these cops in this wonderful triangle over here.
The one
There we go.
carrying
See, that's
the
a plan with
guy.
some balls on it. That's a plan
Okay.
right there.
You got balls, kid. Balls.
Say balls again,
Yeah, but they
DJ.
haven't descended yet.
Balls.
Balls.
The testes.
Yeah, you can do
This
that.
man has testicles.
¿Dónde estás los huevos?
Let me have a look. There is an attacker in melee combat modifier. I might not be able to find it. There we go. Do. Attacker in melee combat -3. So yeah, you'll be attacking -3, -2 because of your dice pool, your wound modifiers, +1 because of your smart link.
Smart link.
Do you want to aim?
Of course.
Okay, that's +1 again. So you will be at a -3.
Okay. Does that include the bonuses from bit or bite?
They're not doing that anymore.
No,
They're not doing it. Okay.
They decided to
Thank
do
you.
Trying
more
to mess
dice
with
taxi
people's weird
things.
things.
1. I need to edge that. Oh,
Yeah, you might wanna.
crap. 1.
It's going to scatter right into me. I'm like, no! All those dodging
My killing
skills for nothing.
spree!
All those kills. All that brain matter with non-lethal bullets.
My multiplier bonus. No.
Okay, so reroll the fails. That's 8 fails.
Okay. That's better.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's 4 in
There we
total. It will scatter if you get 3 hits or less. It will scatter 1d6, I believe. So roll a d6. I'll roll a d6. It'll be quicker because I've got the thing set up.
I thought it was he'll scatter if he rolls 3 hits or less. Didn't he roll 4?
Yeah, but it'll scatter d6 minus the hits.
Oh, right. Sorry, I get you.
Oh.
So 0.
Okay, so this is where it gets fun. Everyone at home, this is how explosives work. The closer you are to the certain explosion, the more damage you take. So, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter. Flashbang does how
That's good
much?
stuff.
18.
Oh, no.
Pug, how much damage does the flashbang do?
I didn't know it was 18.
And how much is the AP?
On a flashbang?
Yeah.
I don't have it.
Please write these on your character sheets. In future,
Yeah. Will do.
I thought it was like 14. Oh, it's 10 stun. Is what
10
they're saying in
minus 4.
chat.
Okay, yeah, it's frag's 18.
10.
10 minus 4. 10 meter blast radius. Doesn't matter about the range you are. It's always 10 meters. With minus 4 AP, 10 stun.
Okay.
Okay.
Shoot another
Let's
one.
do this.
Simple action. Thunk, thunk, thunk.
Oh, hi, Pug.
Oh God.
That police officer's behind a car. It's fine.
Yeah, I would have said that a flashbang's not really going to get him through a
No.
van.
As
much as
the
I
van
wish
will
it
resist
would.
it. It automatically resists stuns. So, right. So, this is going to be interesting. First police officer, Mr. Over here, undamaged.
Hello, Mr. Over here. I'm Sudo.
Minus 4 brings him down to 8 die. He takes 5
Wow.
points worth of stun damage. He's a pretty mean guy, I'd actually say that. Guy here rolls to resist. He has
A weird face.
16, which makes him 12. He takes 6
Wow,
points of
he
stun
sucks.
damage. Your target, who has already taken it was 13 points of physical damage, is going
13?
to pre-edge his roll.
5. Wow.
Which means he rolls an additional 1.
Nice.
He resists 3 points. He takes 7 stun damage. SWAT trooper here takes 5 points of stun damage.
God, these guys are resisting everything.
Police trooper
It's a
here
desperate plan.
takes 6 points of stun damage. Pug, please resist 10 points of stun damage with minus 4 AP.
I will try.
You take
Just
6
barely.
points of stun damage. That puts you at 12.
Can you afford to? Can you edge that?
I don't have any edge more. I already used it.
Ouch.
It's a pretty bad roll for 24d6. Man.
I know.
Are you unconscious?
Yeah.
So the troll flash whack against the car, unconscious. Now, bear in mind, by the way, that I think every police officer who was also flashbanged is now prone as well.
Christ.
Pug is down. I will remove you from the initiative
My little-
tracker.
All right.
That's okay.
Caber!
Job done.
You need to see some next level plays here, Kiba.
Yes.
Yeah, stop getting shot.
Who's
I
still
told
a
you we were
threat?
going to jail. I told you we were going to jail. The second I saw those extra cars, I was like, well, fuck.
Caber, the guy on the left next to the van is still standing up, and therefore is not prone and won't get the prone cover bonus. He will get cover bonus, but not prone.
Well, that's what I'm going to shoot at.
Okay, you'll be at a minus
take aim and
4 because minus 2 for glare, and minus 2 for the door.
Right, and I don't have the sprite anymore.
No.
Not anymore.
Okay. And taking an aimed shot is +1, yeah?
Yes.
So -4, then +1.
Nice.
Roll 2 success, you roll 3, that's a hit. He will take... How much is the damage on the sniper rifle?
12.
Okay, he will take 13 minus gel, so it's only minus 2. That is plenty. Takes 6 points of
Not a bad
stun.
roll.
That doesn't kill him. It makes him unconscious. Blood is leaking out of one of his ears, but he is not dead, as far as you are aware. Right. That brings back to the top of the round. Please deduct 10 from your initiative, except for Pug. You're unconscious. Sorry.
You don't get an initiative anymore, Pug?
Sure,
You're
I do.
Initiativeless.
I get initiative to the floor.
Indeed.
Did I at least knock any of these cops unconscious?
No, man.
No. No.
You brought him close, though. You may find that Blowback's able to finish him off a little bit easier now. A
Yeah,
little
he's
bit
gonna
less resistant.
He's gonna have to do the same spray and pray like I did. Miss everything.
I hope he doesn't spray and pray. They've got the mark.
Oh, he's got flashbangs too.
Yeah, I got flashbangs. That's what I was leaning
Ooh,
towards.
oh.
Also, I
But
should
they
bear
don't
in
go
mind
up
that
till next
stun is
turn.
resisted with will and not body, because I keep forgetting. I will have to bear that in mind in future. Right. That makes it bite.
Okay, gremlins.
Who is he targeting? The guy at the back?
Bite is, yes, targeting the guy at the back.
Sure.
I just want to send a quick text message to Pug's comlink saying you got knocked the fuck out. Just for when he wakes up.
Okay. Yeah, his shotgun
Because
is
Chris
just
Rock
pulled
gifts
out of the back,
all over and
starts
over again.
just randomly cycling different
Sorry,
firing
Chris
modes.
Tucker? Chris Tucker.
Okay. Fair enough.
Right,
Bit is up next. Exactly the same thing. 5 hits.
That's a critical glitch.
That's 4 net hits. Critical glitch.
So the guy who just went round to the back of the trunk pulls out a shotgun, and as he pulls the shotgun out, it goes off.
In his face.
Yeah,
Targeting
was
a
he
random
looking down the
person
barrel
nearby.
when he took it out?
I'm going to say it's one of the random 4 people there. So 1, 2,
God,
3,
no.
4.
Oh,
No. Don't you dare. do.
1, 2, 3. It's the target.
You're kidding me.
God damn it.
Well, at least we got 8K up front.
Pseudo,
Right?
since it is your sprite, I can let you spend a point of advantage to reroll it if you want, and it is your sprite, and it is the sprite's roll. Can you, your edge can affect your sprites, right?
Sorry, what was that?
Yes, you can.
Your edge can...
I don't know. I assume so.
I'll let you for now.
So, what am I re-rolling?
Do you want me to re-roll the d4?
Yes. Yes. Obviously, yes. Please get something other than a 3. Are you, Pete?
oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, so the shotgun goes off into the target at close range. I don't know what setting the shotgun was set to, so I'm going to check what fire setting it was set to. 3 is narrow,
Let's hope
1
they
is
had,
wide.
like, gel.
Narrow. It's set to narrow.
I'm like, your fucking sprites have been fucking everything up.
Nah, he's dead. There ain't no way he's making it because he already got shot.
Would you like to do the roll?
Sure. What do I need to roll?
So you need to roll to hit, but he's not trying to hit, so I'll say he gets no net hits. His shotgun is fitted with solid shot, which means it will do.
They're literally holding him there.
10
they're
points of
holding him for the
damage.
shotgun
Yeah,
shot.
you don't need to roll, actually. It'll
Sorry,
do
what
10
was
points
that?
of damage. So it does 10 points of damage. He's going to resist. He doesn't have any edge left to spend, so he resists it with his body of 4.
Come on.
That puts him at minus 17 stun, but his stun check doesn't go that far. So 4 it carries over. That puts him back into the negatives in terms of health. Okay. This shotgun just quickly massive chunk comes out of this guy's torso. Like, most of his pec muscle is removed. Like, his left arm is, like, hanging limp by, like, a few sinews of thread. Sort of a splatter of blood comes off as this was effectively like a shell of that sort of caliber just rips into him point blank range. This gun has a solid shot. These are designed to take off door hinges. Just FYI. You don't know if he's dead or not. Might be worth, checking.
Throw back at a little message on his comlink. Quick, grab the medkit.
I say we bail. Let's get the hell out of here. This is...
Right, that makes it... Pseudo, that was you. That was Gru, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was good.
Please.
Actually, no. Wait. That was Bit. That was the one. That was the one in the gremlin. So it's me, and then it's Gru after that. Okay. Balls. Right, I'm gonna assign Bit, and I'm gonna assign Bite. Gonna put another task for them each to go and diagnostics. Actually, no. I'm just going to assign. Bit is currently gremlins on the weapon on the lowest cop. Any weapons that he has, the one right at the bottom.
Okay.
But I'm going to reassign Bite to use diagnostics on Blowback's weapon. So
I'm
that's my
legging
plan.
it. I don't know what you guys are doing, but I'm in the back of the van.
So, Gru.
We'll do what... he's going to just use his powers again. Just use... he's sustaining Electron Storm. And he's just going to try and data spike something.
Okay.
So Electron Storm is going to go off and do another 7 matrix points of damage to whatever he was targeting last time. Cyber combat plus logic.
So the cop's handgun at his side just bricks, sparks fly out of it, and it's blinking lights, just random status lights on the side. The LED just starts counting out to infinity. Right. That makes it the police turn. They're going to make a first aid check. They radio something, and you can't tell, no one's really close enough. They jump in the car.
Oh, really?
Yeah, man.
Human nature took over. They don't want to play anymore. The body count's getting high.
That makes it blowback.
Okay, so seeing that they're getting back in the car,
I'm just gonna send a quick message off to Blowback saying check the VIP.
Yeah. Because at this point, there's only one cop in his car in the back. If those 4 are trying to drive off, meh.
so I'm gonna move to here. That's the best that I got right. Actually, I guess I could run. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'll stop there. I'm gonna use my wireless to recontract the spike strips because I want them to leave.
Nice.
And I think they're gonna try and bail, and popping their tires is gonna fuck us hard.
Okay.
So that's my first simple action. My second simple action, Jesus, I don't even know. I'm going to withhold a shot on the cop in the car in the back behind Pug, just in case he decides to get back out, and that's pretty much it for me.
Okay. Right, so basically, we've got to the end of the turn, -10 from everyone. That means only Pseudo and his sprites can go. Do you want to do anything considering they are actually leaving? I'll give you that for free, just to speed things up.
No. Pseudo would dismiss them all
Okay, at which point the cars peel off.
and come out of hot sim. Wake up groggily.
Chad is saying the back car is bricked. How did the back car get bricked? Is that the one with the? It's just the airbags, right? That's not bricked.
It's the airbags.
though.
It's not bricked. So the airbags just went off.
I just wanted to make
detected
sure.
Collision. The car itself is fine. No one took out a car apart from the engine block of this one. I think all the other cars are actually fine. 2 of them had airbags go off, but you just pop the airbag and continue on. Right. So, Blowback, what do you want to do? I think you have a mission, don't you?
Oh yeah. I gotta run up and check this guy. You said the med kit was duffel bag size. Do I still have that with me, or is it still up with Stejo? Does he have to run it down?
I assume you would have taken it back to the mystery machine if it's viable.
Yeah, wouldn't be up with me.
You can make a first aid check and you can call for someone to get the medkit for you if you want, since you are there.
Okay.
Pseudo is in the
call
van.
the Stejo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call the caber to get the med kit, bring it down, and then I'm gonna first aid this guy.
Okay,
Have
make
all
a
the
first aid
cops
check.
pulled off now?
Yep.
Yeah, I think the cops are, for all intents and purposes, gone.
Yep, so I'm switching back to the normal view for everyone, so we don't need
Was
to see
the
the map
duffel
anymore.
bag in the mystery machine?
Yeah, they got put
Yes.
back in
Last
there.
time I used it was with David or
in that-
whoever else.
Oh, in that case,
Oh, I'm
anyway,
good.
if it's in the mystery machine, then Pseudo literally just climbed up from his
3 successes.
slumber.
He is so close to death. He is alive. Mechanical purposes, he is 1 box away from death. If he goes for body
How many-
minutes, he will take another point of damage.
Okay, so send a text out, get the med kit fucking fast. Like, Capitals, we're gonna lose a lot. We've probably already lost our payday, but let's not make this worse.
So I want to get down off the roof and sprint towards them.
Chop, you get down off the roof, you start sprinting towards them. Pseudo, you get them med kit. Bam.
Okay, medicine check. Here we go.
Remember,
Hang
you
on,
can
hang on.
first aid
Hang on,
plus
before
the
you do
6 med
anything.
kit.
Can you diagnostic the med kit?
I can.
We're gonna need it.
Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, because I don't have any tasks left to call them out and summon them back in, I'm going to flat out try and stress compile it, but Pseudo is going to say this may knock me out. Let me just quickly find what it is for just.
Bear in mind, you've got an
flat out
unconscious troll.
compiling.
Yeah,
Yes,
I've
we
got
do.
a med kit. I'm gonna get the troll next. So,
Priorities,
Oh.
priorities.
hey, this
Yeah,
guy's worth money, man.
just a second. Final plus resonance.
You want to get paid or don't you? You're just unconscious. You're fine. He's got your button
can't-
pushed.
You can't heal stun damage, can you?
Yeah, you can.
Medkit that? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
we
you
did that
can't.
last
Okay.
test session. Yep.
Oh, I can't heal stun damage.
People
Okay,
in chat
I am
ask if you take
summoning-
bleed out every turn. You take bleed out every minute. You take bleed out every body minutes you take damage. It's not per turn.
Okay, I'm gonna summon a machine sprite. I'm going to make it a level. I'm going to make it a level 10 machine sprite.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna make it a level 7. That's crazy silly.
And you almost went Super Saiyan. You were like, ah!
Yeah. Thing is, I take
Well,
physical
for sure.
damage from doing that. So yeah, I'm summoning a level 7 machine sprite, and there we go. Keep highest. Oh no, sorry. Greater than 5. Oh, hang on. I just rolled a d7 like a derp. I'll roll that again. One success. It's fine. 1 success is fine. Now that has to go against the sprite's level of dice. I'm going to use an edge on that, though. I'm gonna
Okay.
Re-roll.
Is it 2 times the threat level dice? Just 1?
Hmm?
Is it 2 times the threat level? Just 1?
No. This is compiling.
So is it 2
That's
times the threat
registering
level?
you're
Just
thinking
1?
about.
Oh, it's just 1 times level.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 7 dice.
Registering is dangerous. 2 successes on that as well.
You got an extra 6.
Oh no, sorry, I got an extra 6.
Yeah, so you have 7, I got 2.
So-
You get 5 net hits, but you must resist 4 stun damage.
And resist fade.
So, Pseudo has just called up another sprite, formed it from the ether, who takes 2 stun damage and passes out.
Damn it. I'm going to use my last edge.
Okay.
Re-roll those. Oh, that's nasty. That is.
How long does it take for somebody to get unknocked out, by the way?
About an
Like,
hour.
what's the ruling on that?
Two.
About an hour.
Hour?
You take your
Okay.
first heal after an hour.
Okay. 11. Okay, right.
You're rolling 12,
how many
12
dice am I
dice.
re-rolling here?
12
I
dice.
am re-rolling.
On the plus side, they didn't
Bear
see
in
the
mind,
mystery
wound
machine,
modifiers,
so they
you
don't know what
shouldn't
to
be
look
rolling
for.
that full dice
The
'cause your
misery
wound modifiers.
machine.
Oh, balls.
Avar, you take into account your wound modifiers.
2. I got 2 extra hits on that.
Okay, did you take into account your wound modifiers, though?
Oh, no, I did
You'll
not.
have to roll those
But
12 again, you'll
neither
have to
did
take
I
off the
take
2.
into account my otaku to Technomancer, which is plus 2 extra dice to all fade damage.
But you have 7 plus
I
5
haven't
plus 2.
been-
Isn't the 2 the Otaku?
Oh, no, I am actually keeping that in there. So,
Yeah, you need to
I am.
roll 10 dice. You need to roll again. So we'll
Okay.
see. No, is it? Are you not minus 9? It's 9 die. Because you're minus 9 on stun, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
Yeah,
So
it's 9 die.
minus 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
2 hits. You do resist the stun damage. You are still conscious, and you form up a sprite.
And I tell it to diagnostic medkit.
Okay. The sprite can roll its, what is it, like crazy amounts of die?
Yeah, go ahead and do that, because I'm just going to roll medicine next.
All
Plus 4
successes
die.
plus 1 limit.
Okay.
So you get your logic plus your first aid plus your medkit of 6 plus 4 for the diagnostics as the medkit starts to work better and faster and stronger.
Okay, so one more time. It was my logic, my medicine, plus 4 from the diagnostic, and then the medkit rating.
Logic, first aid, medkit, and plus 4.
Okay. Are we sure? Why aren't we doing medicine right now? Isn't this like trauma?
You're just diagnosing, aren't you? Oh, you're trying to heal him with the medkit. Oh, sure, medicine then.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay, medicine.
Yeah. I'm just trying to get him stabilized. So we got 4, we got 12, and then so it should be 18, I think. Hopefully, I don't fuck this up.
5 successes.
Okay, so
Too bad I got no edge,
when you
so I
do
gotta
a
stick
heal
with
like
it.
that, you get basically your net successes, heal them like immediately, don't they, of physical damage? But then you
yeah.
can't heal them again. So basically, you pack just tons of gauze in there. You just cut the arm off. There are only bits of sinew left. You just remove the arm and you put it in some like freezer wraps that you have from the kit. You just effectively like trigger them and they go cold instantly. And you wrap the arm, put it to the side, and then you just pack that shoulder just full of gauze and just tie it on. You use a bit of a cauterizing thing to just stimmy some of the blood vessels. And you pump him full of coagulants and a few other things just to make sure that the blood doesn't bleed him out. He is no longer in negative damage below his physical threshold. He is still unconscious from stun damage, though.
Okay, good. Next, I need to do is it first aid or medicine to get the orc back or the troll back up?
Well, I want to know first off, like, is that guy going to die, or do you need my help?
He's
Like,
stable.
should I reattach that arm?
Can
I'm
you?
gonna guess that I'm there now.
He's
I
more
don't think you
Swiss
can reattach
cheese.
an arm. You can
Wow.
do heal. You can reattach an arm. A bit of a. You would have to roll
mean, it
crazy
depends.
high.
Depends how
just-
much health he's missing. I mean, I can like.
An arm gone
I
is
can
an arm
max
gone.
60.
Like you could be at full health
I don't
and
want to
still be
take a
missing an
glitch
arm.
chance, man. We got him stabilized. Let's just move him. Let's get him to some professionals.
For
Street
street dog.
Sawbones shit on a street corner. We're in the middle of the country right now. Like,
All right then, fuck that. I'm gonna cast heal on myself then.
all right.
Okay, sure. So
And-
what you go over to the troll?
And I'm just gonna I guess I'm gonna first aid him and try and heal his stun boxes, and it's the same roll as before. It's just, my natural 8 plus the medkit 6 rating.
Yep.
Plus 6 extra
6
die and
for the-
an extra limit.
Oh, I had how many extra?
Plus 6.
6 extra.
Okay.
Diagnostics
Let me
makes
roll
the
those
medkit
extra
work
sixes.
much, much better. Now, bear in mind, by the way, you've just spent about a minute and a half at where you currently are.
Wow.
That sucked balls.
You got 2 successes. So, Shen, you heal 2 stun damage.
Woo!
Are you conscious?
Nope.
Shit.
Troll's still unconscious.
We got problems. What's
Taking
the
a
play?
nice
There is
nap.
Now we got
literally no way
problems.
that I could help you carry him.
How much does he weigh?
A lot.
Too much.
Almost 400
Fuck.
kilos.
Jesus.
Have you got a winch? Have you got like a cable winch in your van? Can we use in your shop in the back of the van? Could we just like wrap it around?
He has a
his
few things like a
chest?
car jack and stuff.
All right, I'll go get the van. So I go get the van.
Okay.
Okay.
We pull it up. Load up Senior Swiss. Put him in the back. And
Right. All
then-
of the unconscious
Senor Swiss.
cops and dead cops.
Just leave him.
Are
Fuck
they
him.
still there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So
they
if-
weren't picked up. Right. Okay.
They ain't got no friends. They got left behind. Sucks to be them.
It's just one dead cop, right?
Yeah, we already killed the one. So
Yeah.
Yeah. One dead cop and a bunch of unconscious ones.
okay. So Senior Swiss, he's been loaded up in the back. I've got cabling and a winch, I guess.
Do we not just drag him like by the rear of the van?
Okay.
Should it be fine?
Blowback. Make a intuition plus mechanic test to try and rig something up to manage to pull the troll into the back.
Okay.
You
not too
just managed to rig up some sort of system involving using this little like fold-up trolley you've got for going underneath vehicles and a couple of like car jacks to be able to kind of lever his body up and then sort of pull him up the back. You manage it. He's in the back. You're bundling
Next
the
time we're
mystery
gonna-
machine.
Oh, we're gonna duct tape hoverboards all over you just in case. You just hit a
Well,
wireless
the-
button if you get knocked out, and you'll just like float, and then we can just like push you around and it'll be fine. Damn it!
While they're fucking around trying to get him in the van, I'm going to go and loot the cops that are still kicking about.
Okay, sure.
Because I don't
Push a
care about
message
him.
to the group.
Make
I'm
Seeing
gonna
him
shoot
do
the
that,
ammunition.
Pseudo's going to push a message to him saying, unless you've got a Faraday box or a bag or something that is going to disconnect all of those things from the Matrix and prevent them calling home, I strongly recommend you do not pick up any of this shit.
I check their pockets for cred stick.
You
I
find
shout for you to
some
go get the road
mints.
spikes too. Go get the road spikes
Make
once you're done.
intuition plus perception check. Okay, you get the road spikes back.
Yay! Road spikes.
Best
Uh,
800
interesting.
million.
Are we getting in the car? Are we doing this thing? Everybody
Yeah.
get. Let's just leave,
Pseudo's
man.
already in the bloody car. He's just sat there, just kind of jittering a little bit, trying to fight off falling asleep.
Tabor, you need to roll quickly.
Yes.
Running out of time. Okay, you get no crit sticks.
Hey! Hey, spy!
Not even a mint.
Not even a mint.
Okay. You jump in the van?
All right. Once everybody's in the van, I'm gonna make this perfectly clear. The guy's got a cop registered bullet that went through him. All right. The gunshot was from a cop. This is not from us. That's our story. And no matter what they say, we tell them the cops put the guy on his knees and they fucking shot him because some guy was all jumping a rookie or something. Just go with it. The cops did it.
By now, you will have got enough. You can see that he was sprayed with automatic fire from a low angle, and then he was shot point blank with a large caliber shell from a shotgun. So that's your story.
Point blank shotgun. We can explain the extra bullets. There was a firefight afterwards, and he just caught extra rounds. Like, he was laying there. He got extra rounds in him.
Blowback, did your smart link on your gun record anything? They have cameras.
I was
You were
back in
looking
front of the car
downrange
when
most
it
of the
happened,
time.
though.
Never mind.
I was. If you,
You
look
can
at the
scrub
map,
through the
I
footage.
was
It's on your comm links.
right here.
Unless you say you delete it, I assume you've recorded it.
Yeah. Yeah, then fine.
Right.
right.
I will need you to make some rolls to try and avoid the backup that's coming. Now, you did wait around 2 minutes before leaving the scene of the crime. They already had about a 30-second firefight, so
At this
that puts
point-
you...
Pseudo's going to, because he had, 5 net hits on the sprite. He's going to use one of the other, the second command that he's given it to diagnostics the van.
The thing is that it could make the van work better, but it's going to be based off Blowback's mental test to be able to think where the police would be coming down roads, to be able to avoid
Oh
them.
yeah, that's fine. It's just like when he's trying to actually use the van.
Yeah, if he needs to do
swerving
something
and
sudden
stuff
with the
like
van, you're good there.
Evasive maneuvers is all I'm thinking about.
Yeah, sure. In which case, Blowback, I will need to make an intuition plus vehicle handling test.
Okay. I got my vehicle handling. So we got 3, and we got, okay. This is going to be ugly. Sorry, guys. The van is not super spiffy. It is not fast. It is not swift. It is not sprightly.
3 successes. Okay. I will require you to deduct 1 from that dice pool and roll again. 1 minute later.
Okay.
I require you to deduct 1 from that dice pool and roll again. Okay. I require you to roll again with no -1 from that dice pool. You just
that was a good roll.
managed to get... I was looking for 9 hits on the last one. I was looking for 8 hits the time before. You managed to just about, over the course of about 10 minutes, managed to dodge down a few back alley roads, managed to make it across to another road, run parallel. You see a helicopter in the distance. Could be a helicopter coming to the scene. Could just be a helicopter flying over. But the coincidence is maybe a bit too strong for you. You managed to duck into a barn for a couple of minutes, wait it out, and then you drive on. Taking a few routes you know best, you manage to just get away from the scene. You're probably a few miles away by now. You feel it's probably, you probably got away for now. Now, if there are any cameras, you will have been caught on camera on the way back.
While this is all happening, can I, like, well, before we left, rather, can I ping Dockwagon and just be like, casualties, like, and give them the general area to come and pick people up?
I would.
Hello, Dockwagon, how can we help you?
Hi, there was just a massive Lone Star shooting at whatever the address was, whatever the area was.
10 Green Road.
Yes, there was a massive Lone Star shout at 10 Green Road. I think there's some severely hurt people.
Severely hurt people?
Yes.
What
At
kind
this
of
point,
injuries?
Pseudo pushes the ID number from Beatrice, her Dockwagon ID, to Caber's heads-up display.
You send that over?
Yeah, there was gunshots and all sorts. I've got an ID here.
You send them the ID?
I'll send it across. Yeah.
They get it. Okay, thank you. And your name is?
John Smith.
Okay, Mr. Jones Smith. Can you tell us? Can you stay on the line, please? Where exactly are you right now?
Turn it off, and I am throwing the Metalink out of the window.
That's literally what Pseudo was about to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job, man.
Metalink's gone.
Good job.
I require you to make a willpower plus device test.
Willpower plus device test.
Did you flash the drive? Please
You
let
may
you
use
flash the
Pseudo's
drive.
willpower if it's better, because he was in charge of your firewalls and stuff.
Wasn't it just a burner, anyways?
It
Or were
was,
you-
yeah. No,
was a
it was
burn?
just, yeah, it was just my Metalink.
You gonna roll it?
Shitty with Metalink. I've got 5 willpower.
Yeah, mine's
Willpower
5.
plus 1 for the device rating.
Right.
Oh, crap.
Okay.
The moment Pseudo sees that thing going out the window, he's like leaning up. He's like, "Did you just flash that drive? Can I see the icon from where I am right now? Because I've still got access to it."
Yeah, it's still got wireless on. Steve, you didn't say he was turning the wireless off on Kaber's thing, so...
Okay. I am going to... He's given me 3 marks, hasn't he?
Yeah, you can just tell
And
it to do
I'm
so.
You've got admin access.
Yeah, I'm telling it to format the device and then rebooting it.
And rather than just
Whilst
the
we're
format
speaking
action
about
in the rulebook, which is it formats the boot section of the drive, you can do a
All right.
full drive format.
I'm telling it to wipe everything. Fill it with garbage data, then wipe it again.
Okay.
And then reboot.
It does a full drive, which will take a little while, but it will do a full drive reboot, wipe and reboot, and then wipe the drive section as well. Right, you head on. Now, in view of time, we have gone a little bit over, but I think we're very, very near the end, so we'll just finish it off. It's going to take a few minutes, so I'm very sorry to people watching. We have gone a little bit over time, but that is, our first time around doing this. We're still getting used to how the stuff plays out, and we're still getting used to some of the dice rolling, so I apologize for that. Right. You're in a van. You've got a person at the back who is slowly bleeding. Not much.
Are they bleeding or were they stabilized?
Oh, they're still bleeding a little bit. You can't pack a shoulder wound and not have blood, but it's only very minor.
I said
Yeah,
we just
no,
take him
I
back
meant
to the
that-
police. Like,
Yeah, not bleeding out.
Take him back to his people.
Did I just cast heal on him, like while we're in the van?
Sure, cast it. You will be at -1 because he's got 1 point of essence missing.
Okay, and I'm -1 for my wound modifier as well. I'm going to cast it at 6 force. So that'll give me 7, and then -2 will give me 5. I've got 3 successes. That's under my magic, so it would be stun damage if I don't resist that. That's 1, so I take 2 points of stun.
Okay.
Drain.
He heals a little
I heal
bit.
him
Noticeably,
for
some of
3.
his wounds sort of start covering over. He doesn't grow another arm. So yeah.
Not even a baby arm.
He's still got an arm
Not,
off.
not even a tiny little baby arm. Come on. Oh man.
Great not.
Another try.
Face, get the Johnson on the line, man. Let him know we're coming in hot, and that he needs to take care of his dude because Lone Star geeked him,
Right,
or at least tried to.
I'm going to grab my my Sony Emperor from the van.
Okay.
If he gives you any
And
shit, tell him
take
there was
that
like 5 cars there when he says there's gonna be like 1.
Yeah, I'm going to call up the Johnson.
Sure.
Bring, bring,
Hello.
bring, bring.
It picks up after 1.
Hey,
Right?
we've got the package is secure. We've got them. Where do you want them?
Bring them to this address. How did it go?
Pseudo pushes a message to Kaber's AR saying advise them to have a trauma team.
And
And then he pushes the
badly.
recording of the file, the camera footage of Lone Star appearing to just attack him, especially the one where they just randomly shotgunned him in the shoulder whilst holding him there between 2
Okay.
people.
You're going to want a trauma team at the pickup location. Lone Star went fucking buck wild on him, and they shot him twice.
Make a deceive check at +4 because you have some very convincing evidence. It'd be a con check at +4.
I believe in you, Kaber. Deep down, I believe in you.
Yeah. As far as you know, he seems to have accepted it. Okay, I will arrange for that. If you can be there in 15 minutes. Like it's dead.
Okay. What's the address?
The address is... let me just flip over to the map so we can all see the map.
Thanks.
My
It's in
chat's brutal. They're like,
Southside.
talk to the Vince, make him pay extra. Paying the money. My chat is awesome.
The address
must
is the
learn
south
from them.
side. It's a warehouse.
This is not far. Okay. I'll just forward the address on to Blowback.
Okay.
All right, and so I make my way over there.
Sure. Make a intuition plus vehicle test again.
What's he
Okay.
testing for at this point? Is he just trying to think about the road, or is it a driving test? I'll just let you. I'm just reminding you. I've
It's
got
thinking, it's mental.
diagnostic on it. That's fine.
4 successes. Okay. You manage to get to this warehouse. You pull up out front. This warehouse is apparently just a storage facility. It says Davidoff Goods Inc. Exporters and importers. No one seems to be around. One of the doors is ajar as you drive up to the front.
Okay, let's take him in. We have no time to be cautious here. He's gonna die. We already got paid a little bit up front, so even if we get double crossed here, my opinion is we just take him in there and hope for the best.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy seems professional.
Yeah.
All right.
KB gets a ping on his comlink, and it's just a list of Dock Wagon's fees for saving someone's life.
All right.
Okay. You enter.
Can I
Waiting
get a list of these?
A list of...
Just dock wagons fees.
Yeah, you get through a list of dock wagon fees. They're pretty expensive. If you want, I'll tell you them
Alright, okay,
later, but I'll need to look them up.
Okay,
They are
yeah, that's
they
fine.
are very expensive. Long-term medical treatment per day is like 1,000 noyen or whatever.
Or just for
more.
stabilizing someone, roughly.
Emergency care is 3 under British law.
Balls.
That's fine.
If you have
So as we-
private medical care, that's different. But basically, most of it is it's 3. Anyway, you get inside, you pull up, you notice there is 2 cars there, and there is your familiar troll, along with the human that you met before, and 6 stationed around, professional-looking gunmen wearing bulky armored jackets and suits underneath them. All of them carrying submachine guns.
All right, as we take him in, we say, "Where do you want him?" I bet they're gonna geek him. I bet this was like a snatch and murder.
That's what happened.
With plausible
The
deniability.
guy walks over. He doesn't seem to really care about the guy particularly much. He just seems very professional. Walks up, takes a swab of blood, compares it to something in his hand, goes up to his hand on the still existing arm, puts his finger on a palm reader, checks it. Yes, we've done your job. I did agree to pay you so much, even though he is in this state. I will hold true to my bargain, but I'm afraid there will be no bonus for this one. He pulls out a cred stick, hands it to the nearest person.
Okay.
Which I'm assuming is
unprofessional.
going to be Kaber, since he's the
Okay.
face.
You get a cred stick.
Well, I wouldn't have dragged him out. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna check what's on the cred stick.
You slot it. There is there's 2.5k each, so it's 10,000.
Okay.
All right.
I say
I'm
pleasure
going to,
doing business with you.
Yes, well, we didn't expect to have to get a trauma team here quite so fast, and from what I understand, you've already made quite a noise. But yeah, so at least the job was done.
Yeah, man. Well, I'll let you know it was Lone Star that tried to geek the guy. He must be really important to you.
Make it's charisma plus intuition.
Bum-ba-da-bum. 8 plus 6.
Your crazy
you go.
charisma dice, bloody elf.
Yeah.
I got 5, you got 7. You can tell that the troll himself doesn't really seem to care for the guy at all. Maybe not just doesn't really care about the situation, is just professional, but he's also kind of a little bit disdainful, maybe.
Oh, interesting.
Maybe just a little bit seeping through.
Yeah. All right. Okay. I don't
Push
really
a
want
message
to push
to
this.
AR. It says, "Let's be done with this. I need a beer."
Yeah, I don't want to push this. Yeah. It was good doing business with you. You know who to contact if you need anything done in the future.
We'll consider it. May I suggest that you buy yourself some new faces? Yeah, and then he
probably a
just
good idea.
pings you via AR what appears to be a Lone Star data file, and it contains 3 faces. 2 of them, pretty obvious, Pug and Blowback. One of whom is a very pixelated, kind of a distant, zoomed in the dark. It's Kaber's face. It'd be hard to recognize.
I'm just going to forward this on to Pseudo.
And then there is a 4th with just a question mark in the box. It's not even a face.
Yeah.
So do our
just getting
helmets
forwarded
not
on to
have
Pseudo.
like full face protection? They're not like riot helmets. They don't have the
No,
because
they're
we all had
just
helmets on.
military style helmets.
Oh, okay.
Exact.
So I thought they were like the riot ones where they got like the thing. All right, learned a
Just a
lesson
piss
today.
pot. Just a piss pot.
Yeah. And unfortunately, in the dark and in the glare of the lights from the headlights from the cars, they aren't particularly good images. They'd be a little bit difficult to tell. Cabers in particular is just, you'd be really hard pressed to match that, even with a proper facial recognition system.
But they got us, Puggy. They got us hard.
Pug and Blowback.
I told you we were doing
Double
time.
masks, man.
Doing time.
Pokemon Blowback, it's iffy whether someone could recognize you or not, considering the very high contrast of the image. But there is at least a chance that it's recognizable, particularly
I'll grow
to
a
good
beard,
facial
get a face
recognition.
tattoo, and then shave my hair.
You didn't
so
have
that'll
a
be fine.
beard?
What? A dwarf without a beard?
Well, I've got like a
That's-
Lemmy right now. I've got like a Lemmy thing going on. I'm gonna get rid of that though. Maybe I'll grow something bigger and thicker. It'll only take me like 2 days.
Just pour some Miracle Grow on there, it'd be fine.
Yeah.
That's exactly how it works. I
Chia.
mean, dwarves grow the beards a little bit faster, so maybe.
Chia.
And anyway,
All
that
right,
is
well.
where we wrap up for tonight. You walk off into the distance, having actually completed the run at some expense.
Yeah.
You managed to knock over Lone Star Prison Transport. You hit them up when they had quite a lot of guys transporting. Were you successful? Just. And you did hand the guy over, minus an arm. Actually, you did hand the arm over at the same time. I don't assume you kept the arm.
No, they can have it. Fine.
Souvenir?
We,
Yeah. It's like trophy keeping. It's nom, baby.
But yeah, so thank you very much for watching. I know it's been like a 6-hour stream, and we were planning on 4-ish. We're still trying to get used to how it plays out in terms of the dice rolling. Still trying to get the dice rolling a little bit faster, and also, how best to organize it. So apologize for that. You stayed up really late. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week at exactly the same time. That is 9 p.m. GMT. It'll be 2 p.m. PST, whatever your local equivalent is. There'll be like links on the Twitter and stuff for the timings and so on. But in the meantime, where can people catch you until next week? Avak.
You can catch me over on YouTube. It is youtube.com/Avac. The same on Twitch or on Twitter, where it is, I think it's twitter.com/Avac_. It's Avac_ on Twitter, basically.
Yeah, you need to watch that because the Avac guy gets really annoyed.
Oh, he deserves it. He's an idiot.
Okay, Steejo.
You can catch me over at youtube.com/Steejo, that's Steejo, and Twitch, Steejo, Twitter, Steejo, Pornhub, Steejo. Yes, all the same.
Okay, Shen.
I'll just put it here in chat. It's youtube.com/Shenner2 and twitch.tv/Shenner. It's just type it in, you'll find me.
Okay, and Splat.
You can find me at youtube.com/SplatterCatGaming, which you'll see right there. And then Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I'm streaming here on Twitch TV. And that's going to be Twitch TV/SplatterCatGaming as well. So it's uniform across both platforms.
Sweet. As for myself, youtube.com/Enter twitter.com/Enter twitch.com/Enter I stream Tuesday and Saturday and play games most of the other time and tweet cat pictures or whatever. Also, do check out our Twitter channel. Please also follow our Twitch channel. Like I said, Twitch are going to be paying attention to our stats from the stream. I assume we can be like, oh my god, look, we had between 550 and 1,100. Hopefully get partnered soon. We are looking for feedback about what you enjoy about the show, which parts you enjoy. Any feedback you've got would be absolutely great. So please do let us know. We also have our own individual Twitters, or we do have the Roll For It Twitter, so that's just at Roll For It. You should totally go check them out. The VODs, if you have missed any part, will be up on the back VOD catalog of the Twitch channel, which you can just watch right now. Or you can go watch them on any of our channels in 2 parts. That'll be 48 and 72 hours after. So feel free to go watch those afterwards if you want. They'll be on YouTube and they'll be a better quality. So we will hopefully take some feedback, see what you like about the show, be developing as we go on. Hopefully we'll get some awesome character art done in the next few weeks as well. And there'll be a few more intro videos explaining the world, etc. If you have got any questions about the world and stuff, feel free to ask. It's a pretty fun world. And lastly, I will just go through some really quick attribution because I haven't managed to do the full end slate attribution, which I need to do at some point. So the music we have today is by both Fly By No, who did the Endless Space soundtrack, which is what a few of these are from. We also have Epidemic Sounds, which do quite a lot of awesome music, including stuff that we've got on the awesome little video trailer. And finally, I believe I was playing stuff by Nervous Test Pilot, which is Mode 7 Games, the same people who did Frozen Synapse, which is an awesome game. It's actually some of the background sounds for that. In addition, we have a few of the other ones that are mentioned on the YouTube links for our trailer type thing, which you can go check out there, including some voiceover by Lady Shelab, which is awesome voiceover. Have I missed anything?
You're pretty completionist on this one, I think.
Yeah.
Big shout out though to Lady Shelab for that voiceover. That was super short notice and it was awesome.
Mhm,
I
like
think I
5
gave
minutes
notes
short
about
notice.
5 a.m. and I woke up at like 10 a.m. and we already had it, so that was really good. She actually has a YouTube channel. You should go check it out. youtube.com/Lady Shelab. Is easy enough to remember. But yeah, thank you very much to our mods. I know Miss Custom has now gone to bed, but Mace is still up. We'll hopefully be looking to get a couple more mods to the channel, so we're looking into that. Thank you everyone who stayed up throughout or who tuned in for any part of it. Again, thank you so much. Really good turnout for the first night. I know I personally am really pleased with how good a turnout we had. So thank you so much, and hopefully we'll catch you chummers next week.
Next week. Sounds good.
Later, chummers.
Stay shiny.
Take care.